go. Happy Sunday night. It is Game 2 of the NBA Finals as the Dallas Mavericks look to bounce back after a Game 1 loss against the Boston Celtics. Welcome into Mavericks Today. He's Jeffrey Cooperstein. I am Harrison Graham. Coop,
welcome in.
It feels like it's been a week since the Mavs have played.
Yep.
I think it's when you don't play for a week, you play one game and it's ugly, then you're off for 2 days. It just feels that way. But I think a pretty pivotal game tonight. We'll kind of talk through that. But an opportunity to come back home with this thing tied at 1. We'll see if they can do it.
Yeah, you were looking for a split when you came to Boston. That was the mission, and it's still right in front of you, so you can't lose sight with the task at hand. But it definitely feels bleak if you lose this game. I was telling you before the show, I have no idea what to think about tonight's game. I think it could go a variety of different ways, but we've seen this team in Game 2s this playoffs, and they've been pretty incredible in them. So I expect them to come out and have a good fight. The Celtics will come out and play well. I think we're in for a pretty good game here, but it is almost imperative that you win this game.
Yeah, I mean, look, and you guys shout out your city, your country. We'll get some shout-outs going here, but I do think that – I don't know. Like, I think Boston is pretty balanced.
Yep.
And beating this team 4 out of 5 times, if you're down 2-0, feels like a pretty damn tall task, especially when you already haven't been a great home playoff team. This feels pretty important tonight. And by the way, if you win tonight, you'd still be the underdog in this series.
Absolutely.
But if you lose, it's like it would be a borderline miracle if you won the series.
Teams in the NBA Finals in the 7-game era that go up 2-0 are 31-5. Who was one of those 5? We don't have to talk about that.
Yeah, that never happened. But
you have a difficult task at hand, basically, is what I'm saying. I think they're up for the challenge, too. I mean, this is a mentally tough team. Haven't lost back-to-back games since the first week in March. I really believe this team is going to be up for the task. But you are playing the Celtics, who are the best team in the NBA right now. So we'll see what happens, man. I'm excited to see what happens. I'm glad we're finally playing. Like you said, it felt like an eternity.
T-Link says greetings from Slovenia.
Shout out.
Hopefully Luka can have a big game. He now has a chest bruise to go with a sprained knee and a sore ankle. So we'll see. We'll see how aggressive he is. We got Omar in Pittsburgh. Oh, you made it back to you're no longer at Ayuk's house.
That's good, Omar.
You finally gave up on that, although there was new reports that the Steelers are still interested. Paul B says revenge on Allie and Smitty tonight. One can hope Smitty will be unbearable tomorrow if the Mavericks lose this game.
Tomorrow? Try tonight.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, look, I really think the Mavs, there are a couple ways they can win this game, and we'll get into our keys to victory in the moment, but it starts with number 11. He's got to play well. Yeah,
I mean, look, especially – and look, he's playing. I expect him to play well, talking about Luka, but he's not getting any healthier at this point. Like, it is what it is. He's going to have to fight through it like he has all playoffs, and now he's got a chest bruise as well. But I confidently will say this, Coop. If Kyrie plays like he did the other night, I don't think they've won some games in this playoff run when he hasn't played well. I don't think they can get away with that against Boston.
No.
I just don't. So if you're going to win this series, Kyrie at least has to play pretty well 4 times. You have 6 games left. So I think tonight you need a good Kyrie game, and he's lost 11 games in a row to Boston, so it would just be nice to get that off the schneid. And come back to Dallas 1-1.
Let us know who you got down in the comments. DAL for the Mavs, BOS for the Celtics. I want to shout out my guy Avery. I don't know if he's watching or not. He always asked me, is it a must-win or a can't-lose? I think it's a can't-lose tonight. Don't think it's a must-win, but it is a can't-lose. It absolutely is a can't-lose. It might be a must-win.
Yeah, I never say it's a must-win until, it gets to 3, especially when you're coming home, but I don't know. Like, as this day has gone on, I would call it close to a must-win.
Yeah.
I just, again, like, could it happen? Yes, but 4 out of 5 is the underdog. That's a tough order, man.
Shout out Gustavo. Shout out Khalil. Shout out Royal One. Playa Laguna.
I will disagree with that. I don't think the Mavs get blown out tonight.
I don't think so.
They might lose, but I think this game will be single digits either way. I think this is like a I think it's like a 105, 100 type of game, one way or the other. I actually do like the Mavs to cover. Now, it's 6.5 now. It was at 7.5. I do like that play, but yeah, we'll see. Let me get a couple of shout-outs here. Who are the Celtics starting at center? Why would you change anything if you're Missoula?
Well, we will find out in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I would expect it to be Horford again.
After we tell you about PrizePicks, the starting lineup should be out, and we'll tell you guys.
We'll talk about that here in just a moment, but we do love our sponsor, PrizePicks. They've been with us in the entire postseason run for your Dallas Mavericks. They've been a good luck charm. You can have good luck if you play PrizePicks. Make some money. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS to sign up today. That code gets you a first-time deposit match up to $100. Major League Baseball, Stanley Cup Finals. You got the WNBA and other sports. U.S. Open around the corner as well. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS. The way it works is simple. Daily fantasy sports. Choose more, choose less on 2 to 6 player entries on statistical categories. And if you hit, you make money. Coop, what are we firing off tonight?
Here's what we got tonight. There is no way Porzingis plays as well as he does. Give me the less on 15.5.
I'll say this right now. If the more hits there, you're probably down 2-0.
Yep, agreed with that. Jayson Tatum. After the kid comments and, maybe Tatum feeling a little disrespected, I'll take the more on 7.5 3-points attempted. I think he'll jack up.
I don't hate that. He could chuck tonight.
And then Luka, give me the more on 17.5 rebounds and assists. There is no way he has 1 assist again.
Yeah, like, even if it's not a great Luka assist game, he still probably has 5 or 6. Like, Luka's been rebounding well throughout the postseason, so I like that play. 10 to win 50 at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS. Again, takes less than 90 seconds to sign up, less than 60 seconds to fire off an entry. You still got about 30 minutes or so until tip-off, so what are you waiting for? PrizePicks. Link is in the comments and in the description and the live chat. Get started right now.
All right.
Hit that like button if you want the Mavs to win tonight.
Let me go see if the lineups are out. I believe they are. They should be at least. Not seeing anything yet, which means the official start time is going to be at least 7:10.
And not only that, Coop, Tony Brothers is in the building tonight. We buried the lead. Tony Brothers is the lead official tonight, right? He is the official.
I was talking to Smitty about this. Smitty says Tony Brothers hates the Celtics too.
Okay. Are we taking his word for that?
I don't know. I saw Cason Wallace tackle Luka in the OKC series, and Tony Brothers was standing 2 feet in front of him. So
maybe he blinked. Who knows?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Avery says, what time does the Stars game start? Avery, you are about to get banned from the channel.
Next season, Avery. Next season.
Don't have to talk about that right now.
Yeah. We're already, we're not down bad, but we're a little nervous. I said I wasn't nervous for game 1. There's some nerves there. Or not even nerves, but just concern.
Oh, yeah, I'm a little nervous as well.
I'm concerned, man. What concerned me more than anything about game 1, Coop, is that I actually really liked Joe Mazzulla's game plan.
Yeah.
And that concerns me because
I agree.
We questioned his coaching coming into this series. Now, I'm not saying one game of a quality game plan puts you in the Hall of Fame as a coach, but I thought he had a good plan to limit pick and roll because they basically defended the 5 with Tatum so like you couldn't get the matchup switches you wanted, but yeah, it was not good in game 1.
The lineups are official, same lineups as game 1. Porzingis off the bench.
I mean, why would you change it if you're Boston?
Yeah, it worked. It worked to perfection.
Well, because think about it, when he's coming in, guys like Josh Green are in, and they're going to hunt that switch again, which was very effective. So, Jason Kidd's going to have to find some adjustments tonight. We'll see what he's able to do.
Speaking of adjustments, here's some of your keys to victory for tonight's game.
Yeah, I've got my keys. I'm not sure if Coop has some, but I've got mine. Better ball movement, number 1. Coop has his coming up. Look, 9 assists in game 1, Coop. I think 2 of those were in garbage time with all the reserves. I mean, it's just not going to cut it. At 23-9 in the assist category in game 1, especially when Dallas is such an effective pick and roll, pick and pop, pick and kick out game. Like, I mean, Luka 1 assist. That's just not going to work. Obviously,
you're not going to win a ball game doing
when
that.
You have 2 great ISO players, you're going to do that some, but that is not a recipe to win this series. So they're going to have to move the ball better, make the extra pass, and quite frankly, you need other guys to score.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
you just do.
I think credit to the Celtics. I mean, they forced the Mavs into a lot of ISO situations as well. So some of it was on them, and some of it was on the Mavs. But the Mavs got to find a way to counteract that, and you just got to move.
I mean, you got to double that number at least tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not one of those where it's not like if you hit 9 or 10 threes, and you're like, all right, let's make 12 the next game.
Exactly.
It's like, no, you've had 9 assists. You probably need 20.
Yeah.
I mean, you really do.
You have to move the ball better, plain and simple. And Luka cannot have 1 assist. And he won't. I don't believe.
Number 2, Kyrie must show up. I mean,
that's also one of my keys. I'll give you a hint there.
This is true most nights, but I said it earlier, Coop. I don't think you'll get away with Kyrie clunkers in winning games. Like, you might win a game with a B- game from him, but like if he's anything less than a C+, B-, I think you got no shot. And quite frankly, he might have to be special for you to have a shot. So
look,
I think he's got to play really well tonight.
Here's what I said about Kyrie. I think you can afford to have one stinker in this series. It already came in game 1. So he's got to play, and he's got to be ready to go from the jump. I know that he's struggled in first halves throughout the postseason.
Ironically, the last game he hit 2 of his first 3 shots, and that was kind of it.
That was kind of it. So yeah, they need him to be better, man. I hope the crowd's not impacting him. I think it is a little bit. Despite the fact that he said he thought it was going to be even louder, so I don't know what to make of that.
Didn't love that comment. I'm not saying he's trying to, like, cause anything, but, like, I was just like, I don't know, man. You just stuck up the joint and lost by 20.
Let me go on a quick tangent here. ESPN, this is why you subscribe to Mavericks Today, by the way. ESPN is talking about who the Lakers' next head coach is going to be when the NBA Finals between the Celtics and the Mavericks starts in 20 minutes.
Yeah,
that's why you subscribe to Mavericks Today.
It'd be one thing if they actually hired Hurley or anyone.
We don't know yet.
But, like, yeah,
it's a joke.
It's not needed. Okay, number 3. Limit the damage on the runs. It's a game of runs. We all know that. What you can't do is give up multiple massive runs. I don't even remember wasn't it like a 44-16 run
it was.
In the first half that took place over like 18 minutes? And then in the second half, Coop, you cut it to 8, and they score 14 in a matter of like 3.5 minutes. Like, 10-2 runs are going to happen. 12-5 runs are going to happen. But you can't give up multiple monumental runs, especially as the underdog. So, you got to find solutions earlier when those runs are taking place. Jason Kidd might need to be a little more timeout heavy than he normally is. It may cost you one of your timeouts you like to have down the stretch. But, you give up multiple of those in a game, down the stretch doesn't matter. Like we saw the other night, the game was over with 7 minutes left. So.
Again, this is one of my keys as well. Can't get blitzed twice, man. You can afford one big run, and even if that, you cannot afford 2. You will lose if you give up 2 big runs. And
again, that's what this sport is. It's a game of runs. But like a 10-2 run is not as big as a 24-6 run. Like there's levels to it. So that's why I'm saying limit the damage, stop the bleeding sooner, and get back into it in those situations.
By the way, Gators won in a walk-off.
Oh, my goodness. Better bench production.
Look at the picture.
Tim
Look
Hardaway Jr. I'll make my point, and then you can tie Tim into this. Okay. I mean, the point's kind of simple. Look, part of it is just Porzingis went nuclear, but even like Pritchard, I thought was more effective than some of Dallas's bench guys. Like, obviously, after Derek Lively, it's kind of been hit and miss. Hardy's had some games. Green's had some games. Like, I don't think it's going to be the same guy every night, but, like, you got to find at least one additional guy on top of Derek Lively, who, by the way, has to play better, too.
Got to be good.
But you kind of expect him to. Who's going to be that 7th guy on any given night to give you something off the bench? Maybe it is Tim Hardaway Coop, who they did check into the game the other night. Maybe he gets some extended run here.
I think you're going to see Hardaway before Hardy tonight. I think Jason Kidd's going to die with his vets, live or die with his vets for that matter. And if you can get 2 threes made from Tim Hardaway in this game.
Oh, that would be monumental.
Could go a very long way.
Like if him or Maxey could hit multiple threes.
Speaking of, win the 3-point battle, your final key.
Yeah, I mean, look, you look at just both these categories, right? Bench and 3-point line in game 1. 3-point line, Boston 16 of 42, 38%, 48 points off of threes, obviously. Dallas only took 27, but they only made 7, 26%. And obviously only scored 21 points there. You lost the 3-point battle by 27 points.
It's not going to get it done, man.
And look, if they're going to take 15 more, they might win the battle, but like from an efficiency standpoint, you need to win the battle.
Exactly.
I mentioned the bench points too. The Mavericks had, well, first of all, the Celtics had 32. The Mavericks ended up with 20, but all 13
were in the garbage minutes.
Or 11 of Jaden Hardy's 13 were in garbage time.
Yep.
So you really had 9 bench points if you look at it from that standpoint. So you got to find something from your depth players. If not, we saw our good friend Nancy Lieberman on the WFAA show. She thinks Luka and Kyrie need to go for 60 tonight. That's probably a fair point. Like,
absolutely,
if you're not going to get an unsung, 18 points from Tim or Kleba or even like Derrick Jones, then your 2 guys are going to have to go nuclear, and you're still at least going to need some production from someone behind those 2.
Shout out Hall of Famer Nancy Lieberman, always bringing it real. I think her and Kyrie have a pretty close relationship
Good people.
as well. So
good
she
people.
is good people, absolutely. Here is tonight's Super Chat menu. If you feel so inclined, any Super Chat will give you a shout out on the show. 5 will do a Let's Go Mavs chant. 10 will do a beer chug. 20, take some shots. And 50, Harrison and I will do beer bong race before the game.
Let's go. There
All right.
it is.
We went through.
You got your keys, Coop?
Yep, we went through Graham's keys. Here's mine.
Some overlap, obviously.
Yeah, some overlap here. Can't have a Kyrie stinker. You cannot have it. I don't know how more simple I can put it. He's got to play well. What does play well mean? He's got to have. I'll put a counting number on it. He's got to have 23 points and 6 assists.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to shoot. I think the floor is 45% from the floor, and he's got to be in the 20s at least. Like, this 6-19 bullshit isn't going to work.
Nope.
I mean, you beat the Thunder with him really not being that effective. It just kind of goes to show, like, Boston is just a jump up in what they've played up to this point. So he's going to have to be much, much better. I don't think there's any question.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we talked about this as well. Can't get blitzed twice, man, especially against a team that won 64 games and had the highest offensive efficiency in the league. You can withstand one big run, maybe. I mean, it depends on what it is. But with this Celtics team, if they get 2 runs in them where it's 2, let's say 20-8 runs, you're going to lose, man. Yeah. You just are. You have to stay within arm's length the entire game if you're going to win.
Yeah, I mean, I think to kind of simplify that too, like, you've got to get to the fourth quarter, I think, with it being
single digits.
I think even more like 6 or less. Like, I just because remember they were very close to getting that game to the fourth, around 8 to 10 points, and then they just got blitzed late in the third. But yeah, I mean, you got to be going into the fourth feeling like, okay, like, if we go on a nice little push here, we can win this game. So yeah, I think that's pretty obvious there.
Play with intelligent aggression. And let me tell you what this means. Basically, there were a few plays in Game 1 that frustrated the hell out of me. A couple of them came from Derrick Jones Jr., where he tried to take on the world 1-on-3 by driving because he thinks, and he might be right, the most athletic player on the court, and he thinks he can finish over people. You can't do that, man. You can't go into situations where you're going to get blocked or you're going to get the ball stolen from you because you have no offensive help.
Or it's going to be a double contested shot or floater that a player of his skill level is just not going to make consistently.
And on the other end of the spectrum from that, if you're Luka, you have to go to the rim. And I know you're hurting. I know you're not feeling great. The chest, the knee, the ankle, whatever it is. He has to stop trying to pass up, maybe not open, but he has to stop passing up layups to try to kick it out for contested threes. He's got to go to the rim more and try to be more aggressive because it just frustrates me to no end when they kick it out and they miss rim badly. I mean, you have to be aggressive, but you have to be intelligent when you are aggressive.
And that's where, and look, I know he's going to play. He's cleared all that. You do wonder how often is he going to challenge these Celtics defenders in the paint tonight with this thoracic contusion, a.k.a. simplified terms, a chest bruise, where we look, or I think it was Brad Townsend found the medical definition. Basically, he has some internal bleeding. So, I mean, if I'm Boston and he's getting in there, I'm making him pay, if I'm being honest. So, he's obviously going to have to. He's going to play through it. I wonder if he'll have some kind of protector on under the jersey.
I don't know what the NBA rules even are on that.
You can wear, I've seen those undershirts that have,
padding.
a little pad. It's not like the NFL where it's like a bulletproof vest almost. Like Romo used to wear those sometimes. But, yeah, that'll be interesting. But I think we'll know pretty early, Coop, how willing he is in this game. And look, when his back's against the wall, I don't think there's any player in the league you'd rather have.
Nope.
It's just, man, you just wonder if these little things are going to eventually catch up to him.
That's my concern.
Because we're almost 2 months into a knee sprain. He's had a pretty significant, I don't know if it's a sprain, but an ankle issue that if it was the regular season, he probably would have been out 10 days for at some point. And now he's got this chest bruise. I mean,
he's been playing since September, so he's played over 100 games in this season if you count the Euros with Slovenia. So he has been playing for a long time. Maybe his body's just wearing on him.
And look, it's no excuse when you're that guy for your team. That's what it is. But it's sometimes reality takes over too. So I mean, look, I think he knows the significance of this game tonight, and I'm just fascinated to see how aggressive he actually is, and if that contusion's giving him problems.
Can't wait. We're about 17 or so minutes away from tip-off. We'll get to the rest of my keys, but first, we got our first Super Chat of the night.
This is the wrong comment, FYI, but Omar's burner did send
I got you, Omar. Hang on.
We'll get Omar's right comment on.
If it pulls.
We got you, Omar. If not, I'll just read it with your name on screen. He says, we can get some beer cheers going. I believe the Mavs will win tonight and a Luka nuclear game. Also, Harrison, I'm holding out hope on my Ayuk agenda, but need another source besides CT ESPN. So you need a source.
A source.
Cheers.
Cheers to you, Omar.
All right, let's get to your next key.
All right. Match their intensity. Now, I'm not saying the Mavs didn't play hard in Game 1, but I think the Celtics did play hard.
They found another level, I thought, midway through the first till about, the 3 or 4 minute mark in the second. Again, I'm with you. I don't think Dallas folded, but I thought Boston went on that first little run, and the crowd got into it, and they ramped up, and I don't think Dallas matched it. Now, I don't think they dropped their level. I just think Boston raised theirs. So you got to feel that when that happens, and you got to find a way to find another gear also. It's the finals, man. Like, it's the best of the best at this time of year. So you got to find a way to not only, win the X's and O's, but to win the 50-50 balls, to match the intensity, to make that extra effort on a play that could determine a game. So all those little things add up over the course of 48 minutes.
It's either now or never. Like you said, it's the finals. You have to put everything you have into these games. I do think, like I said, I think the Mavs played hard, but the Celtics played harder. So you got to find another gear. I don't know how that's found, but you have to. There's no other option, or you're going home.
It'd be nice to get a couple alley-oops early, which has been
They didn't get an alley-oop in Game 1, right?
And that's due to how they defended the Mavs centers. They didn't put Horford on him. They had him defend on the perimeter, so the pick and roll wasn't as effective because the switch opportunity wasn't really there. So
exactly.
I would expect Boston to deploy that again. So if you're Dallas, you got to find solutions to that setup. And then this last one you have, Coop, similar to mine, Kleba, Hardaway, Josh Green. Can he hit a couple corner threes? Somebody
Who's it gonna be?
is going to have to give you something off the bench.
You have to find quality minutes from one bench guy other than Lively. You've got to find something there because you can't have these guys playing 46 minutes.
Yeah, and the thing again, too, with Lively is that, he has games where he gives you 10, 12 points sometimes, but, his main job isn't to score. It's to protect the rim, to be a good screen setter, to give you a couple assists a game out of the high post. That's be an energy guy, offensive rebounds. He needs to score more than he did the other night, but if you need him to be your double-digit bench scorer every night, you're probably asking too much. I mean, you've kind of gotten away with asking too much out of this kid already.
You've gotten away with murder from Derek Lively. He's been
unbelievable.
He's been better than advertised in every way, shape, or form. And by the way, he's going through family tragedy. He's dealt with injury as well. This guy has been absolutely awesome. And you cannot ask much more than what you're getting from him.
No, I mean, so whether it's Kleba giving you kind of a vintage multiple three-point game, whether it's Josh Green knocking down a couple and being great on the defensive end, Tim Hardaway finding something like he did in Game 2 of the Oklahoma City series. I don't know who it is, Coop, but you feel like it's going to have to be somebody.
It's got to be someone, man. It could be Maxey. Maybe hopefully he gets some confidence. And
look, maybe it's like Derrick Jones. It's not a starter, but maybe he hits 4 threes. Who knows?
He made his first one, and that's pretty much all he did in Game 1. So you got to find someone other than your 2 stars to really step up and give you a boost.
Who is the biggest X factor tonight?
I am going to say it is Kyrie Irving. I think he counts.
I mean, he's the one guy out of everything we're mentioning. It's like you expect him to. So, I mean, but how he played game one, like I think so. Like if he gives you a good 25 points efficiently compared to a stinker, then you're gonna at least be in the game, I would think.
Yeah, agreed. Like you could pick a bench guy. I would say, give me Hardaway. I don't know why I have this feeling around Hardaway tonight. I just think he's going to come in there and knock down a couple threes.
I would say Green or Kleba because we know they're going to play for their defense, which means they're going to have more potential minutes out there. So they might knock down a timely 3 or 2.
Base Patriot Frog says Kyrie and our centers need to step up. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Gafford and Lively have to be more.
They got to be better. And I thought,
and by the way, if they are going to do that thing where they're not guarding centers with the 5, then with their the Mavs centers with their centers, then you got to rebound better. You got to, even if it messes with your offensive game plan, there are advantages to be taken. There are things to take advantage of too. You just have to utilize it.
100%. Yeah. I mean, yeah. As we get closer to tip-off, I'm getting more nervous, honestly. I gotta be honest with you.
I mean, look, it kind of feels like 11, right? Where, like, you're the underdog going in. You got beat pretty bad in game 1, although I looked it up. You actually only lost by 8.
Yeah, 92-84 you lost game 1.
But it was never that close.
And in game 2, you were down 15 with, 8 minutes to go?
Yeah. So but you stole that game, and it changed the series. So the attitude is simple tonight. Find a way to win, and it's a best of 5 at that point.
There you go.
That's how it has to be. So
hit that subscribe button. We'll be here all throughout the finals and all throughout the off-season, giving you the latest Mavericks news, rumors, analysis, all 100% free. So please subscribe today. Our goal is to get to 30,000 subscribers by the end of the finals, so help us get there right now.
Base Patriot Frog said Kid had a terrible game 1. I don't know if he did anything terrible, but I do think Missoula had a better X's and O's game plan.
Yeah,
agreed. He definitely had the better plan. Now,
did you see what they were just doing with Luka? He had a huge
wrap on his chest. I mean,
oh boy.
Look, the guy's gonna play, but look, you want to call it cheap, whatever. I'm making him pay if he's trying to get into the paint.
Absolutely. I mean, that's game. Yeah, that's
gamesmanship, man. Now, I'm not saying you could pull the Nas Reed on Lively's head, but you're blocking him out, throw a little hip check in the rib area. I mean,
it's the finals.
That's how it goes, man. And Luka knows that too.
Yes.
He will. If he's not expecting that tonight, buckle up, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Tony Brothers is officiating, so they were already going to be able to murder him as it was. Noah said, "Did y'all hear Jason Kidd say Brown was the best player?" I did say that.
I did hear that.
A little bit of mind games. I'm not sure if there was much to it. I mean, him and Brown have a good relationship. They both went to Cal. I don't know what.
I also think there's a little truth of it based on this playoffs and certainly game 1.
Yeah, he's been fantastic, man. Look, I thought he was extremely overpaid when they gave him that max contract, and he still might be, but he has been.
If they win this title, no one's going to care about that in Boston.
Yeah, absolutely. If they go get Banner 18, you're right about that.
No question. So we're just a few minutes away. They're about to sing the national anthem at TD Garden, and then we will tip things off a few minutes after that. I'm sure ESPN will sell some ads. So hit that subscribe button here as we are trying to get to 30,000 subscribers. If you're ready for game 2 to tip off, type me.
Type me in the chat right now. Let's get it going.
Good start's imperative. I mean, honestly, their first 5 minutes last game were fine. It's just after that they disappeared for 30 minutes.
I am going to get Kyrie Irving the first shot of the game. It might be the first 3 shots of the game.
Yeah, I mean,
you got to get him going, man.
You got to get him going.
You got to find something with him. I'm absolutely getting.
Can he make an open shot? By the way,
no, he can't. It's unbelievable.
I'll tell you what. If his first really open look goes in, the Mavs are winning.
Okay.
You heard that here.
I'll mark that.
If his first notably open look, and I mean on a jump shot. I'm not talking if he slashes the rim and gets a floater or a layup. That's pretty open. Mid-range or a 3, that's pretty significant. NBA open, Coop. If he makes it, the Mavericks are winning tonight because he was missing warm-up 3-point jump.
Shout out that Texas couple, Dash Bell, Omar, Khalil, Craig, Tab. Jacob, all type in their me's in the chat. We are less than 10 minutes away from tip-off at TD Garden in Boston, Mass. I don't know who's singing the national anthem, but she probably stinks. Well, I think Neil McCoy asked this earlier, what the nervousness level is. It's like a 7 to me. I'm nervous.
The heart's not really beating too fast for me. I'm just more concerned. They just showed Luka again. He's got to wrap over his warm-up jacket. How does that work? Does that mean it comes off when he comes into the game?
Yeah, they're probably like trying to. I'm not a medicine.
What is that even
guy? But they're probably just trying to like compress it. I don't know. It ain't good.
That doesn't look.
It ain't good.
I gotta be honest.
Oh, but people are saying Luka's faking injury.
Yeah.
Morons.
People on Celtics Today. All right.
If you're watching Celtics Today for basketball knowledge.
Stop. Oh, man. Get the me's in the chat. Luka going for 40 tonight. I could see it. Every time
it could be a masterclass.
When he's doubted, Coop, you're reminded real quickly of why you shouldn't
It could be a masterclass from Luka tonight, man. I really could see it. It feels like when he's hurt, he just like kind of has these games. Is this a Jordan flu game if he goes for like 45?
I mean, look, I'll be honest. Not that I ever will again anyway, but if he goes nuclear tonight and the Mavericks win, I will never doubt this man again.
No.
Not that I do even now, but like I actually will never doubt this guy.
He's an incredible player, man. I mean, this is going to be a real test for him tonight, especially after how the team played in Game 1.
The good news is if you could just find a way tonight, then you get 2 days off again. Like,
yeah.
For us, it's kind of annoying having to wait that long, and fans get anxious, but like, it's a beneficiary for Dallas if they could win this game and get the extra day because you just put them on ice for 2 days.
Exactly.
Like, we'll see you Wednesday afternoon for check-in. We don't need to see you before then.
You hate being the team that loses before that 2-game layoff like the Mavs were on this one.
Yeah.
If they win this one, you'll feel great going into Game 3. It is crazy how one game can swing everything.
Craig Foster, PJ going to need to hit threes. Yeah, either him or Jones or both knocking down some threes. I mean, PJ's lost the stroke, man.
Yes, he has.
He's still been impactful, but he's kind of reverted to regular season jump shooting PJ Washington.
And I thought I think he was like outside of Luka probably the best player for the Mavs.
Yeah, he was still good.
So.
I don't think like you're dying if he's not shooting a high percentage, but like it would really help.
It would help.
Like it just would. It would really, really help. I mean, you look at his last 5 games, he is 6 for 17 plus. He's 6 for 27 from deep in his last 5 games, Scoop. That's less than 25%.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not good, man.
That's like he's like over regressed. You know what I mean? He was shooting out of his mind, and now he's like, it's
ice
gone
cold.
Too far the other way. It's like almost a little Tim Hardaway-ish, except for Washington can impact the games in other ways, and Tim can't.
I see some KP talk in the chat. We took the less on KP, 15.5 points. I fully believe that.
If he scores 16 or more tonight, you might as well pack it up. You're not winning this game. If he blitzes you again, I don't see it. I just don't.
Avery says, I know this is the NBA Finals, but this show has been really silent about Greg Berhalter, typical media not standing up to the man. Fire Berhalter. He needs to go. But he won't. So what's even worth talking about?
5-1 loss to Columbia.
Friendly. Columbia's also good, but it's unacceptable.
Are they that
good? Yeah, they're good. Not as good as us, but they're good. Unacceptable.
You're saying that as if like the U.S. is is fine.
Yeah. Columbia's. U.S. is like 16th in the world.
So you're saying they're worse than us and they beat us by 4. So like
I'm not saying
that's a big fucking problem.
But the U.S. is like the 16th best according to the FIFA
Columbia
rankings.
as well, like 20th, 22nd?
No, they're probably between 14 and 18.
So are they better or worse than the U.S.? I'm confused.
I don't know. Apparently 5-1 means
I think they're better because they just blitz the U.S. But
that's enough soccer talk on today's show.
Yeah. We'll see you in 2026.
We'll see you for Copa America starting on next Sunday. Because there won't be a
not after that performance. All right. We got to sell some ads, but then it's time for tip-off. And by we, I mean WFAA.
Oh, here you go. USA was 11. Colombia was 12.
Still, you lost by 4. I mean, that's a bloodbath.
Not great.
Ah.
Jack Burton says, is it supposed to rain tomorrow in Dallas?
I
don't know, Jack, but I'll tell you what.
Me and
the
Cooper
forecast
all over
changes
it.
by the second. Oh, Harrison and I are better weather experts than anyone in DFW.
40% tomorrow. You can double that.
Are you serious?
Yeah. 40% tomorrow.
If Delkis...
It will rain.
Jack, if Delkis tells you it's 20, just quadruple. That guy stinks, man. Pete, if you're watching, get it together.
Game 2 is going to be encore to Game 1. I hope not. Beast Mark. I hope not. Who you got? We're just moments away from tip-off. Vote on the live poll, and also type DAL for the Mavs or BOS for the Boston Celtics. Who you got in Game 1?
Come on.
Let's get it.
Omar typing it.
Let's get it.
Josh, Khalil, C. Jenkins.
Let's go. Let's go.
Jason, my guy Jason Wanik. I hope I'm saying that right.
Gustavo,
Wanik.
Khalil.
Come on, baby. That Texas couple, Jag214. Samuel Higgins, CT Reacts. I'm seeing all the real ones here at Mavericks Today in the chat. That's what we love to see.
All right, official prediction. Let's be honest.
I think they're going to lose.
I want to be wrong, but
too.
I also want to be honest with my feelings.
I want to be wrong. I think they're going to lose tonight.
I'll say Mavs cover, Boston wins. Boston by 6. I think 106-100.
That would kill me, man.
It would suck, but, and I'm not cheering for it, obviously. This is a Mavericks angled stream, but you don't want me to lie to you guys either, do you? Oh, yep, that was the play.
That's a flop, Smitty. You're a moron.
That was so embarrassing that they actually did that.
My sausage daddy says, Hardy Party tonight, our 2024 Berea.
He is I would say if there's a Berea caliber impact on this team to change a series, play style similar, guy who's been somewhat involved in the postseason but not overly involved. He kind of fits the profile, Coop.
I agree.
Now, the difference is Berea, he wasn't like a vet, but he was more established by then, but yeah, we'll see. Same starting 5 for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving.
This is a joke from ESPN. They used last year's picture from Kyrie because he had the wrong number on.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
They are embarrassing.
That's bad, actually. Same starting 5 for both groups. Here we go. Daniel Gafford and Al Horford standing at midcourt as Mr. Tony Brothers is set to throw up the tip. Horford jumping early. What the hell is he doing? Mavericks win. That's a foul.
Oh, Tony's already starting.
Mavs won the tip after Derrick Jones gets decleated. PJ Washington defended by Derek White. Gets it to Doncic. Screen from Washington. Doncic. He's driving early. Fade away from 12. Good. That looks so good.
Is it one of those nights?
It might be. 2-0 Dallas. Leak out pass for a layup. I mean, you want to get back on defense? Oh, my God, they almost turned it over. Derrick Jones brings it across.
Nothing dumb, Derek.
Washington hands it off to Irving. They're booing him again. No surprise. He drives, lays it up and in.
All right, that's a good sign.
Your 2 guys have made your 2 first baskets. Shoot every time, fellas.
That's a good sign.
Derek White to Jaylen Brown in the corner. He gets trapped.
Turnover.
It over.
Here we go.
Good help defense from Washington there. Good start to this one. Kyrie bringing it across on the right wing. Gets a screen.
Oh, yeah.
Thought about the step back. PJ Washington catch and shoot. 3 is good. That's a good sign.
That's
Here we go.
Very good sign.
7-2 Dallas.
Come on, baby.
This is how you needed to start this game. Here comes Derek White. Over to Tatum, who got the switch. Now Luka's defending him. Into the corner. Jaylen Brown, pump fakes, driving left. Floater, no good. That's Dallas ball.
That's us. Okay. Better start.
You got a really good chance to set the tone here, Coop.
This has to be a good possession.
Yeah, just get a good look. If you miss it, that's fine, but get a good shot here. Doncic, defended by Drew Holiday. Gets a screen from Jones. Yeah. Switched onto Horford. Oh, got stuck. Woo. Fade away. Short. Derrick Jones fighting for the rebound. Celtics get it.
No.
Oh, my God. How is Al Horford that far up there? Leaking out the other way for a dunk. So both their baskets, Coop, are just uncontested dunks or layups. Irving behind the back. Gets it to Washington. He's going to put his head down and drive. Euro, lefty layup, no good. Gafford, how's that not a foul on Holiday? Thank you.
Oh, Tony called it too. That's surprising.
I mean, that was clear. I mean, if Tony misses that one, he should be suspended.
We've all seen Tony miss clear fouls before.
Good activity there from Gafford.
Don't care about what Jason Kidd has to say. Show us the ball game.
Doncic driving. Pulls up. Good. 9-4.
2 for 3.
Let's go. Come on, defense.
It's going to stop, fellas.
2.5 minutes gone. Mavs up 5. Tatum gets the switch onto Doncic. Good defense from Luka. Tatum does get by him eventually. Has to kick it out. Pump fake from Holiday. Gets downhill. Lays it up and in. Got caught chasing. Kyrie Irving the other way. Defended by Drew Holiday. Derrick Jones going to come set a screen. They're going to double Kyrie. Oh, splits it. Almost turns it over. What is happening? The ball is loose. Foul on Drew Holiday. Good God. I don't know what it is with Kyrie. There's a couple possessions a game, Coop, where like
it's a WTF moment.
The ball is like covered in butter.
Yeah.
Like you just can't handle it. It's just so weird. Mavs inbound with 14 on the clock. Derrick Jones gets it to Luka. Doncic driving, pulls up floater. Good,
see?
Got the roll.
He's going to the hole. He's getting into the lane.
Drew Holiday hands it off to Jaylen Brown. Horford over to Tatum. Tatum working on Gafford, gets past him, lays it up, smoked it.
Push.
Here comes Doncic the other way. Gets it over to Kyrie. Thought about the threes. Driving, laying, hanging, blocked.
Why is Kyrie taking that?
If he goes reverse layup on that with the left, he's going to score. Why did he stay on the near side?
Or kick it back out to Luka, who's wide open for 3.
Gafford had it sealed here, Coop. If he goes reverse, he's going to be able to lay that in. It's not going to be an easy layup, but it's not going to get blocked.
Lively in already.
Yep. Kyrie 3. It's good! Here come the Mavericks, 14-6. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla.
Let's go! Let's go!
That's how you start a game. They're going to call it a 2, it looks like, so 13-6. We'll see if they take a look at that in the timeout. Look at the replay real quick here.
Yeah, it's 2.
I think it is a 2. Still a great start. Mavs up a touchdown. You couldn't have asked for a better start. You could not have asked for a better start, Coop.
No, I mean, you're up 7 early here at the first time out. You had to come out here with aggression and with fire. I love how Luka's playing. We know he's hurt, but he's coming out trying to get to the rim. He made a couple floaters. 3 of his first 4 from the field have fallen. You gave up a couple of leak outs, which you don't like, but I like the ball movement on the offensive end, and I like that it looks like they're playing as a team, which they really didn't look like in game 1.
5 for 8 for your 2 stars. They have 10 of your 13 points, so it's been good so far. And in terms of the ball movement activity, the Mavericks still just 1 assist, but it just seems like they're getting better looks, crisper offense. So pretty pleased with how this has gone so far. And for the Celtics, 6 points were just. One was just a defensive lapse to start the game, and the second one was just off a turnover. Al Horford's leaking out for an uncontested dunk. So defense pretty locked in, too, once they get set in the half court.
Some people in the chat are asking where Pogi is. Pogi is no longer a subscriber on this channel.
He's in Cancun.
That's all I'll say.
He's in Cancun. If you're in North America, you should download the PrizePicks app.
You should.
PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS, get you a first-time deposit match up to $100. You put in 100, they'll give you 120. You'll get 20, whatever it is, up to 100, they'll match it. I love fantasy football. But that's only 4 months out of the year. PrizePicks is daily fantasy sports. All sports are available, and they keep it simple too. Even the average sports consumer can understand how to play because they just set stat projections and you choose more or less. It's very simple. 2 to 6 player entries. You can cross over sports if you want. You don't have to. You can keep it all within one game like we have tonight. We got less than 15.5 points for Kristaps Porzingis because I just refuse to believe he's going to do what he did the other night. More on Jayson Tatum 3-point attempts. I thought he'd come out chucking. Not so far, but we'll see how that ages. And then more on Luka rebounds and assists at 17.5. So far, he's got just the 1 rebound in that regard, but it's very early. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. The code is CLNS. Get that deposit match up to $100. Appreciate everybody for supporting our sponsors. That helps supports us and helps the show grow.
Shout out to Maya, who says, "What's up, Koopy?" and also Harry Graham as well.
Appreciate that, Maya. Does Missoula go to Porzingis this early, 3:42 into the game? I would guess not.
You know what? I kind of think so. Lively already came in. I wonder if Missoula feels like he needs a spark after his team kind of came out flat.
We'll see.
Based Patriots in Pamplona, Spain right now.
Nice. Let's go. Let's go.
All subscribers ain't good subscribers. Poor Pogie.
R.I.P. Pogie. He was here all series.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good run for Pogie until it wasn't.
Until I banned him from the channel during Game 1.
You didn't ban.
I did.
You banned Pogie?
Yeah.
What was he doing in the
chat?
chat?
He was being too annoying, so I banned him. Pogie is no longer a part of Mavericks Today.
We should unban him if the Mavericks are like about to close out the series potentially.
Oh, that's bad juju. If they win, we'll unban him.
Okay.
Maybe after the series, no matter what, we'll unban him.
Okay. Here come the Celtics. No Porzingis, same starting 5. Jaylen Brown off the curl, kicks it out. Catch and shoot, Holiday 3, no good. They got the offensive rebound.
Man.
Holiday driving, kicks it into the corner. Al Horford 3, air ball. There we go.
There you go.
They're not hitting those threes early, Coop.
Nope.
That was 2 pretty good looks. So that's a positive sign. Doncic.
Oh, pull that.
Pull up 3, no good. Good look. Derek White over to Tatum. Horford sets a screen. Tatum gets a switch onto Lively. We'll see if he ISOs him here. Step back 3. There's 1 3-pointer attempt. No good. Rebound, P.J. Washington.
Would hate to see Tatum go 0 for 8 on those 3-point attempts.
Yeah. Luka defended by Tatum. Gets past him, but Holiday stripped him on the help. He wanted a foul, didn't get it. 3-on-3. Brown caught in midair. Good block by Washington, but they're going to call a foul. He's saying no chance. He's saying that's a clear block.
Man.
So on the other end, it looked like questionable at best that was a clean strip. And, Dallas is challenging.
Yep, they're going to.
They took 3 seconds to challenge that. Was this a clear recovery?
Oh, my God.
I mean,
the officials want the Celtics to win. No shock there.
I mean, can we get the full replay to see? Well, White recovered it, so it's going to be what? Boston ball still? Or does that go to a jump ball? How does that work?
If Boston recovered.
Side out of bounds? Or under the basket?
Yes.
And, of course, we won't get a replay on Luka getting bang jobbed on the other end. Jake says it was a foul. Get a grip, Jake. Unless you're talking about on the Mavericks end. No blood, no foul. Well, Paul, Luka's bleeding internally, so there you go. It is going to be a challenge. Hit that subscribe button here on Mavericks Today. And you know what? Normally I'd say it's too early, don't use that challenge.
No, that was fucking obvious.
But beyond that, you have a big lead early.
Your momentum,
you gotta take advantage, man. Like you gotta keep the good vibes going early in this game. You don't want them to get 2 free points at the free throw line. Now with brothers and company, this could stand. We'll see. If you're a Mavericks fan,
how do you call
subscribe.
that?
Come on, man.
Is Gamecast saying anything?
It was clean. White sold the contact. I don't even think White sold anything. He just got blocked and got the ball back. Nothing on Gamecast. Nothing yet. Not seeing anything on Twitter either. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Still nothing from the TD Garden. I mean, this is actually a joke if they don't overturn this.
Yeah, the longer it goes, that makes me feel better, but... By the way,
I mean, they feel pretty confident. They challenged that within 5 seconds.
Yeah. I'll be tweeting throughout the game. You can give Harrison a follow on Twitter as well at HGramNFL. If you guys want to talk about the Mavs on Twitter with us, this is where you can find us.
Hit us up.
Go ahead and give us a follow.
Let's go. Let's go.
I just tweeted, Luka got mauled on one end, phantom foul on the other. The Tony brothers experience.
It happens. It happens. When Tony's in the building, anything is possible. Nick Angstad says, challenge unsuccessful, Coop.
So you just lost your challenge with 44 minutes left in this game, despite that being a clear, clean block? That's bad, man.
I don't mind the challenge either way.
No, I think you should have challenged because it was the wrong call.
Angstad, who's in the building, I believe, says says challenge unsuccessful. Shocker. Yep. Call stands. Kristaps Porzingis into the game as well. What a joke, man. Oh, that's frustrating. That is frustrating, man.
So you're without a challenge for the rest of the game.
Let's look at the backside angle.
The hand's part of the ball.
That's always a little subjective, though, isn't it?
I mean, it shouldn't be.
Yeah, but I feel like that's not called consistently. Well,
what a joke.
First free throw, good. Well, the good news is there's no even point in worrying about it. You can't challenge the rest of the way, so you're just done. 13-8. Derrick Jones bringing it across, gets it to Lively. Kyrie. Corner. Kleba, three. Not even close.
Good
Air ball.
God.
Lively. Offensive rebound. Working hard. Blocked. Kicks it out. Turnover. Here comes Jaylen Brown. 1-on-3.
Oh,
Euro. Threw it down.
That was a tough move by Jaylen Brown.
4-0 run from Boston. Here comes Doncic the other way. I'll tell you what. I'm not sure if you can play Kleba if he's not even going to be that close. Another catch-and-shoot three for Maxey. No good.
You might need to take him out
I don't know
of the
if
game,
you can
brother.
play him, dude. I just don't think he can shoot with that shoulder issue. Tatum driving. Good defense from Maxey. And it's a foul, of course. I thought that was good help defense. Look, I know he helps you defensively, Coop, but if he literally has no chance of making threes, it's 4-on-5.
What a dirty move.
And by the way, though, if you're Maxey there, you got 6 fouls, buddy. Like,
yeah,
it's the fucking finals, man. Body Jaylen Brown up. And call me crazy, I don't even mind if it ends up being a flagrant. For your role on this team, like, that's soft from Maxey. I'm sorry. That is soft for Maxey. You've got to contest that play. If he posters you, he posters you. It's the fucking finals, man. Tatum stripped, and they call a foul.
You knew it was going to be a ref show with these guys involved, man. That obviously was a foul. But.
Yeah, he got him. Well, no, that was before. Why does ESPN keep showing the play before replays, Coop? They did that in game 1. Figure it out.
The
Tatum.
production this playoffs has been terrible.
Porzingis.
Oh, God.
Oh, he looks out of control. Throws up a wild shot, gets a foul call.
I mean, this is an embarrassing performance from Tony Brothers. Let's play basketball here. God damn.
I mean, Porzingis is out of control that whole possession.
Where's the foul?
mean, if Porzingis' arm is like full extension when he goes up, I mean, what's the defender supposed to do? First free throw, good. This is kind of what I'm talking about, Coop. Like, if he makes this, it's 6-0. That's not a massive run, but you can't let it turn into one.
No,
like
certainly.
You got to go down and get a basket.
Kyrie just came out for
checking
Josh Green.
out for Josh Green.
It's not. I don't know. It's exactly where you were, by the way, in the last game, 13-12.
Just 1 minute later. And Kleba's the one bringing it across. I mean, what is going on? Get him out. Get Kleba out of this basketball game, Coop. He can't function.
What is
Blocked
he
at the rim trying to go coast to coast by Porzingis. I mean, he got baited into that. Tatum, fadeaway baseline J, no good. Rebound Lively.
Same fucking team. Chill. God almighty.
I can't watch Kleba much longer, dude. Doncic gets a screen, switched on to Tatum. He's got to go to work, man. Gets past him. Thank you.
Oh, I'm surprised
foul.
Tony called it, and he called it a shooting foul.
Well, he was up.
Oh, I know, but you have to take the little wins.
That was a nasty cross. Tatum after, he swiped him on the fucking arm, dude. Doncic, couple of free throws here. Need them both.
If Tatum has another stinker tonight, it's time to have a conversation.
Missed the first. How long's it been since they've scored, Coop? 3 minutes? 4?
Something like that. I believe it was 13-6, right?
It was 13-6 when they took a timeout with 8.5 left, so it's been at least 2.5 minutes. I mean, what in the fuck
What is Kleba doing?
Kleba doing? Second free throw from Doncic. No good.
Good.
I mean,
that's awesome.
They might be in trouble soon, even though they're still winning by a point. Jesus Christ, man. Luka, wake the fuck up, dude. Brown kicks it out. 3. No good. I mean, you're lucky they're not hitting threes. Outlet from Doncic. What in the fuck is he doing? What is he doing? Tried to throw a 65-foot pass to Lively, who wasn't even open. Brown, he traveled. Clear travel. Lucky.
Trying to be a hero. Go get a good shot, man. Play basketball.
Need a good look here, badly. Doncic gets a screen.
Got the matchup.
Switched on to Tatum. Fade away from 20. Good.
That was not a smart shot, but only he can make that.
That was a tough shot, man. Holiday bringing it the other way.
I'll tell you this. It seems like the Mavs like the Luka and Tatum matchup.
Yeah. Inside to Porzingis, defended by Kleba. Good defense by Maxey. Better offense.
It's great defense.
That's why they play him, but again, it's just when him and Josh Green are in the game right now, it's like
Tatum just flopped.
You only have one scorer on the floor right now, and it's Luka. You have Luka and 4 defenders. I don't know.
Oh my God.
He's driving, stuck, travel. What's this lineup, Coop? It's Luka, Lively, Maxey, and Josh Green, and Derrick Jones. Who else is going to score? I don't get what this is. Kidd just trying to have his best defensive lineup out there?
I have no idea.
I don't get that lineup. And they go back to P.J. Washington. Porzingis catch and shoot 3, no good. Here comes Luka. Good screen from Josh Green. Turns the corner. Doncic, 3. Good!
Yes, come on, baby.
18-14 Dallas. You got to take advantage of Boston not hitting threes right now. I don't think they've hit one yet. Luka, 11 first quarter points. Should be 13 if he could hit a fucking free throw. Tatum driving. Kicks it out. Hauser, catch and shoot 3. No good again, and that's another good look. Rebound, Kleba.
Attaboy, Max.
Got to get another good look here. They're missing
Chill.
shots.
Chill.
Washington, Euro, floater, good. That's one of those no, yes buckets. 20-14.
Come on, baby. Close out the quarter.
Holiday over to Jaylen Brown. Brown gets a screen, shoots the three. No good again. That's foul on Josh Green. He hooked him on the rebound. But they can't make a three, dude. I mean, Boston is 0 for 7 from downtown early on. I mean, if P.J. Washington's going to give you some tough buckets like that, Coop, that's going to help a lot.
Yeah, if he's going to make floaters like that,
without numbers.
He's been able to do that
at times.
A decent level. Yeah, he didn't do it.
He did it some in game 1 when the three wasn't falling. Holiday first free throw is good. I think you got to bring Kyrie back in soon. I mean,
Kyrie's going to come in for Luka here.
No, for Kleber.
Maxey. Okay.
I know he's hurting. I think Luka's got to play 42 tonight. I just don't. You got to put everything you got.
You're in the finals,
game.
brother.
Well, it's down to 1-0. I mean, you got to win this game, man. Luka in first quarters following the loss is averaging 12.8 points per game in the first quarter.
He's at 11.
Already at 11 again. Should be at 13. Backing down Drew Holiday on the right block. Working. Good defense from Drew. Gets the foul call, though.
They can't guard him!
Holiday defended him well for a while, but then he got his hand stuck in the cookie jar.
They cannot guard him.
Yeah, it's not even close. Slapped him on the arm. You knew when Holiday didn't point at the official that was a clear foul. Is that 2 on Drew? That's just 1. Make your free throws, Luka.
I'm only asking for a split.
No, I'm asking for both. Makes the first one.
They can't guard him.
No.
They really can't. He's all banged up in the chest, knee, and ankle, and they cannot guard him. He gets whatever he wants. Second
free throw from Doncic. Good. Missed his first 2, made his second 2. 6-point lead. I mean, you just got to keep the intensity here. Good defensive quarter. I mean, they've missed some threes for you, but pretty good defense.
Oh, boy. Lively on
Brown gets a switch on to Lively. Now over to Luka. Good help defense from Lively. Into the corner. Housing.
What are you doing, Kyrie? They're trying to close that out.
That's 2 free throws, too.
Too aggressive. I wonder if you get Luka out here, try to steal some minutes.
Yeah.
I don't think you should.
It's a tough call.
I think that is 2 on Drew, by the way.
Box score says 1.
Broadcast said 2.
Wow. Shocker. Oh, it is 2. They just updated it.
Okay.
He's got 2, so that's a good sign. Did they get him out? Surely he checked out, right? He's got 2. Maybe he's checking out here. Free throws.
No, he's still in there. Is this a challenge?
Mavs don't have a challenge. They wiping up something on the floor?
Could be some blood.
Or blood? Well, Luka's bleeding internally. 22-16. Hauser's going to go to the line for 2. Eventually. Come on, man. Come on, man. No explanation on why the mini timeout. Is this the finals or preseason?
He's hurting.
Luke,
he said he's all right.
They said someone's bleeding. I'm not sure who. They checked Luka out. Probably 2:20 left. Maybe try to go rest the quarter.
That's what they're going to try to do. I mean, that's the normal rotation. Well, so let's keep an eye on these minutes here. They're going to be up 4 with him out.
Yeah, first free throw good.
Holiday
out of the game as well. This is when you really need Kyrie to give you a good 2.5 minutes. Go get a couple baskets here.
I'm sorry. There's no way Sam Hauser's a professional basketball player. No way.
Made both free throws. 22-18.
Yeah, I agree. You need Kyrie to be really good here.
Gafford sets a screen for him. sagging over to Kyrie's side. Kyrie almost got stripped by Jaylen Brown.
Clamped.
Yep, getting clamped by Jaylen Brown. Takes a tough three. Oh, they're going to call turnover.
You can get rid of the ball, Kyrie. It's all right, man.
Man, that right there is that's discouraging possession.
That's the exact possession you cannot have.
Derrick White, with 2 minutes to go, brings it across.
5 turnovers for the Mavs in the first quarter.
That's a foul on Maxey. What? Get him out of the game.
Maxey has been absolute dog shit.
He just shoved Porzingis, who didn't even have the ball, and it's an easy call. I mean, what in the fuck are they doing? That was a foul by Brown, by the way, on Kyrie. They just showed the replay.
Sure it was.
Wasn't like a big one, but he reached in. How many fouls for Dallas already? I mean, it's got to be.
They're in the bonus, so it doesn't matter.
They've been in the bonus for a while. I'm just saying how many. 7 for the quarter. Porzingis makes the first.
Well, Maxey's been horrible, so what do you do now?
I mean, he's had a couple decent defensive possessions, but he gives you. I mean, he's a negative on offense, Coop. Because they could just double the ball handler if he's screening, and you don't even have to respect him.
If he's not going to make his threes, man.
If I'm Boston, I'm not going to him on the catch and shoot three until he makes one. Why would I? He's got to at least make one before I'm going to defend that. Josh Green brings it across, gets it to Kyrie. Gafford goes away, or he goes away from the Gafford screen. Washington driving on Hauser, kicks it out. Green over to Kleba. Maxey to Gafford. You're going to have to shoot, Maxey. 3, no good. It was another good look, too.
Us.
Got lucky. Foul on the rebound on Jaylen Brown. He doesn't like it. Kleba's had 3 good looks from 3, Coop, and none of them have been close.
None of them have fallen.
Forget none of them have been falling. None of them have been close.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Bit of a flop by Gafford.
That's all right. Make him challenge.
Yeah. I don't even think he flopped. I think he just kind of lost his footing.
He just fell.
Hey, Missoula could challenge if he wants. He's not going to.
You have the right to challenge.
Gafford, first free throw. No good. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. I mean, it's not a foul.
No.
However, the way they're calling this game, I mean, Tony Brothers is salivating every chance he gets to blow the whistle.
Tony thinks they're there at TD Garden to see him.
Oh, I mean, he is the star of the show. There's no question. Please split these, Gaff. Second free throw from Gafford. No good. Not even close. Offensive rebound, P.J. Washington. Then he got stripped.
You know what? That's justified. I can live with that.
Yeah, you got to take advantage when you get those breaks, though, man.
What is Maxey do? He fouled Porzingis.
Oh, my God. He shoved him. I didn't call it. Porzingis looking to rise over Kyrie. He does. Yeah. Good. That's too easy. 22-all with a minute left.
6-0 run without Luka in the game.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to play 42 minutes, and it may not be enough. Dude. I mean, Brown is shoving P.J. Washington. They're not calling it. Kyrie gets it back.
He's got to shoot.
Driving downhill. Layup. Good. Tough bucket there from Kyrie Irving. 24-22, 42 seconds left. Brown brings it across. Tell you what, the Celtics have been stifling defensively the last 3 or 4 minutes. That was not an easy basket. Kyrie 3 for 4 early, though. Brown over to White for 3.
They just gave him a wide-open 3,
yeah.
man.
I mean, they've missed about 6 of those, Coop. That's not going to continue.
They didn't miss them in Game 1.
No. I mean, they may not shoot as good as Game 1, but I can't imagine these open looks aren't going to start falling at some point. Irving.
Trap Kyrie here.
10 on the shot clock.
No, they're not.
Hauser defending. Al Horford comes to help. He lays it up and
Let's go, Kai.
Get a stop.
Come on.
8-point first quarter for Kyrie Irving. PJ, get that ball. Oh, my God. Brown kicks it to the corner. Horford, 3. You knew they weren't going to keep missing. 3.6. Josh Green. Josh. Oh, that's a foul. Yep. Let's fucking go. He's going to go to the line for 3.
You knew as soon as PJ was sagging off Brown that they were going to make a play there.
Yeah. This is a great play by Josh Green. Jump stop, pump, both Porzingis and White caught in the air. Clear foul on Porzingis.
Now they're going to see if it occurred before the shot, which it clearly did.
No. He missed
I meant
the first.
before the...
they can't make a fucking free
I meant
throw.
before the buzzer.
They can't make a free throw, Coop. They're back to pre-conference finals free throw shooting. 2 for 7 at the line. I mean, that's unbelievably bad. He made the second one. One more here. Why is Jaden Hardy in the game with 0.1 left? Just to get Kyrie 7 seconds of rest. Hardy or Green third free throw good. 2 out of 3.
4 of 9.
That's the quarter. 28-25. No, 3. Yeah, 4 of 9 at the line. Good grief. I don't know how to feel after that quarter.
I was just thinking
grade the Mavs so far because you are shooting 52.4%, 11 of 21. You've only taken 5 threes, but you've made 2 of them. You are only just 4 of 9 at the free throw line. They're 7 of 19 from the field, 1 for 9 from 3, Coop, and out of those 8 misses, I'd say at least 5 were good looks. You're up 3.
I have no more of a pulse on this game than I did before it started.
I'll say this. You obviously feel way better than you did after one last game.
You were down 18 after one last
game. 17. But, I mean, Kyrie and Luka are 9 for 12, Coop, and you're up 3.
That's not good, man. I mean, it's not good.
If I'm Boston right now, I'm fine with what this score is. I mean, you can't miss 5 free throws in a fucking quarter.
I'm seeing a lot of C's in the chat, and you know what? I think I agree. I think it's a C+ performance in the first quarter.
The only reason I'll go B- is because your 2 stars have shown up.
I think it's a 78 out of 100. I see Samuel saying C+, B-.
I'd go B-, but
B- from Christopher and Thomas.
But that's more so because Boston wasn't very good. They missed a lot of pretty good looks.
They missed the looks that they made in Game 1.
I would argue they made some tougher ones in Game 1.
They might have, yeah.
Hey, Jayson Tatum, 0 for 4 in that first quarter. No points. I mean, I'm not saying the guy isn't a great player, but, like, I don't know, man. If Luka has an 0 for 4, no point score, first quarter, you're down 20. Luka's been good. He does have 3 turnovers, though, Coop. Got to take care of the basketball.
Got to take care of the rock.
Mavs have 5 turnovers. Celtics have 2. So the Mavs have shot better than the Celtics, but they're not making free throws, and they've had more turnovers. So that's why it's still close.
Luka's got 2 board, 1 assist. Our prize pick kind of in jeopardy.
Yeah, I mean the Mavs in that quarter just had 2 assists. I mean. Yikes. They're still not getting a lot of ball movement. I don't know. I feel better than the other night, but not
much.
Significantly better. Not significantly better. Well, PD can breathe easy now, Coop, because it's 9-1 Tennessee in the 4th.
Very nice.
Evansville probably ran out of pitching. What do you guys think? Let us know. Hit that like button if you want the Mavs to win this game.
Please do.
Noah says we should be up 10. I don't know about 10. If you're 7 of 9 from the line instead of 4 of 9, though, I mean, you're at least up 6. Small thing, but if you're up 6 instead of 3, that feels, that's an extra
significant.
Possession. Yeah.
If you were 7 of 9 from the line, you'd feel a lot better as well.
31-point quarter. You know, your 2 stars have shown up. Can't miss 5 free throws in a quarter.
Can't happen, man.
That'll get you beat. By the way, you're 4 of 9 from the line. Boston's 10 for 10.
You will not win a game in the NBA Finals if you go 4 of 9 from the line in each quarter. Is that Dante Exum?
Yep, Dante Exum in the game.
Interesting.
So, kid's telling us early, Coop, he's going defense.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's
played maxi lengthy minutes. He's going to Exum here. So he's going with a defensive rotation early. So I think he's basically saying Luka, Kyrie, and PJ, y'all got to score, and everybody's got to play defense.
Yeah, it's Luka, Kyrie, Exum, Washington, Lively.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I mean, Green, Exum, and Kleba, in addition to Lively, have been your subs. Those are all defensive guys. Was that a little zone the Mavs went to there? Wide open baseline floater. Exum gets it to Irving. Doncic at the elbow.
Oh, my God.
Defended by Pritchard. He'll just rise and fade over him. Got the roll. When you're getting rolls like that, it might be your night. He's got 13.
I feel good about where Luka's game's at, given all the injuries.
Yep.
No zone here.
Kyrie defending. Tatum gets help from Washington, and Lively just gets lost defensively.
I mean, that's also Washington gets lost. That's just bad help.
If he's going to double that, like, to me, that's being coached. Like, they clearly want him to double that. Luka, 3 on the other end. He's got 16. Oh, they're calling it. Yeah, it is a 3. It is a 3. 18 points for Luka, and we're 13 and a half minutes into this game. Tatum drives, kicks it out. Pritchard, deep 3, no good. They cannot make a 3. Dante racing. Oh, my God. What is he doing?
What are you doing, Dante? Chill the fuck out, buddy. It's not your ball.
I mean, you were out there to defend. That's it. Good strip by Kyrie. That's off the hip. I mean, Dante.
What in the motherfucker was that?
We've seen him and Maxi Kleba try to go coast to coast without numbers. What in the fuck are they doing? Do they not know their role? Know your role. It's unbelievable. Luka driving, fading, scoring. He's got 20.
Gave him the Dirk fadeaway.
He's got 20 points in 14 minutes of game action. I mean, this is a generational start to a game.
We could be witnessing history right here.
Porzingis pumps, kicks it out. White thought about the 3. Oh, my God.
What the hell?
Turnover.
All right.
Let's go. Let's go.
Get another good shot.
Let's go.
Get another good shot. I mean, what is Dante Exum doing? That's embarrassing.
Just play defense, dude.
Dude, he shouldn't touch the ball, and I'm not joking.
No.
Can we see the game, please?
Luka pump, step back, 3! In and out. That would have been massive. Tatum driving. Oh, he finally scored. Only took 15 minutes. Kyrie Irving coming the other way. Defended by Pritchard. I mean, you got to cook Peyton Pritchard. I mean, come on. Tough fade over him.
It's great defense from Pritchard.
I mean, come on, dude. You gotta find a way to get around Peyton fucking Pritchard, Kyrie. Tatum defended by Lively.
I thought he was gonna step back.
Kyrie went for the steal on the pass. Porzingis floater, good.
That was probably the right move from Kyrie because he knows he can't defend him.
Might as well go for the steal. Gets a screen from Lively. Here comes Doncic. Defended by Tatum. You got to take a step back 3.
That looked good.
Ill-advised shot, but
I thought it was online.
When he's hot, you can't really blame him. White into the corner. Tatum 3, no good. God, it must be nice to get away with all these misses. Drew Holiday kicks it out. Tatum spins, misses the layup. I mean, B.J. Washington driving the other way. Good seal out by Lively.
I think they're going to call an offensive foul.
Oh, I'd love to get a replay here.
We won't.
Does he shove or not? Yeah, I guess a little bit.
Little flop from KP.
Oh, that was a flop. I mean, he swung a little bit, but...
Big flop from KP.
I think it's probably a foul, if I want to be objective here, but he definitely helped sell that one. White to Tatum at the elbow. Tatum kicks it out. Derrick White 3. Good. Just like that, Boston's got its first lead of the game. P.J. Washington.
First lead of the game.
Yep. Derrick Jones. That might have been the first time he's touched the ball. Luka, right baseline, getting doubled. He's still driving. Swing around past to P.J. Washington. Catch and shoot 3, no good. Kick out by Lively. Jones grab the
you
ball.
dumb motherfucker!
Washington blocked by Washington.
The fuck is Derrick Jones doing, man? Grab the damn ball.
They have too many players, Coop, that can't catch the ball. Lively can't catch the ball half the time. Kyrie's struggling to hold on to it. Tatum stripped. Here comes Luka. He's got Lively. Throw the alley. Oh, he's not. Contact. Kicks it out to Lively on the drop-off. Layup. No good. Jones.
What are they
How do you botch
doing?
that possession? I mean, Luka's he's just got to go up and get fouled. Pritchard.
Timeout, Missoula.
Timeout, Missoula.
What are they doing on that end?
I mean, they've completely outplayed this team, and they're down one. You can't feel good about the direction of this game. I mean, Luka's had a generational start. You've outplayed them, and you're down. I mean, am I off here in that analysis? Like,
You're
it just
not.
doesn't. It doesn't feel great, man. I mean, Luka and Kyrie have 28 or 35. I get they have to be great, but someone else is going to have to do something. Oh, and by the way, Washington has 5 of your other 7. So 3 players have 33 of 35. Whereas Boston has 7 players that have scored.
Luka might go for 50, and they might lose by 10.
It kind of feels like that, does it not?
It does.
I don't know. It's just you can feel how things are going, and it just doesn't, like, there's going to have to be a shift.
Yeah,
somewhere.
absolutely.
It doesn't help when Maxi Kleber is trying to do shit out of his bat. He's 0 for 4. He's giving you nothing. Dante Exum's trying to go coast to coast. I mean, again, your bench has 2 points, Coop. Their bench has 12. You're getting killed in bench production.
You're getting killed in the bench.
What did we say
100%.
coming into this series? Boston's starting 5 is probably slightly better, so you're going to have to get more out of your bench.
And
Well,
they're not.
You're not getting more out of your bench.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of with you. Like, I get he's tried to go defense early. I'd give Tim a look. I mean,
Got to find something on the offensive end,
he's
man.
at least capable. You know what I would do? I would bring in Tim, and I would run 2-man pick and pop with him and Kyrie or him and Luka, and if they crash on the ball handler, give Tim some catch and shoot threes. See if he can knock in a couple. That is a strategy I would go to, because they've been doubling off those screens a lot. They left Kleber, they left Washington once, who made him pay. He made one, but I would try it with Hardaway, who's probably your most capable bench three-point shooter.
I do not like the direction this game's going. It's plain and simple.
No, you just feel like they've made too many minor mistakes. I mean, they should be up probably 6 to 10 points, and you're down a point. Like, that's just not a good sign.
Yeah.
I mean, Boston's 2 for 12 from 3.
You're down.
And you're down. Tatum has 2 points. Like, again, Coop, Jayson Tatum's not giving them anything off. At least as a scorer, he does have 4 assists, but as a scorer, he's not giving them much of anything. And again, in the assist category, Boston 10, Dallas 3. I mean, are you going to find an adjustment to spread the ball? Now, if Cleveland can't make a wide open 3,
what can you do?
I get some of it, but like. And by the way, in transition there, Luka's got to be selfish.
Yeah, got to go up.
He either
man.
has to throw the alley when it gets inside the three-point line because Lively had a step, or you've got to just go all the way to the rim and get fouled. Was that maybe the first sign of hesitation?
Yeah, it looked like it because he did not want to put that shot up. He wanted to go to Lively there.
And it'd be one thing if they crashed on him and he dropped it off, but it's like Lively was not in position to catch that and get a quality look at the basket. I don't know. It has the feeling that Boston could go on a run here.
You got to be better on the offensive end.
Tatum over to Pritchard. Holiday back in the game with 2 fouls. Good defense from Washington. Almost forced a turnover.
How does Josh Green?
Derek White, if this goes in, oh my God, it was in and out. One-legged fadeaway 3, late shot clock, in and out.
Oh, yeah. P.J. Washington bringing the ball up is going to initiate a lot
I mean,
of
go to work on Pritchard. ISO him right now. Gets it to Doncic. Kicks it out. Cleveland not even looking to shoot.
And he shouldn't.
I know. I mean, he shouldn't be in the fucking game. Doncic backing down Tatum. Foul away from the ball. Who fouled?
3 in the key, I believe.
Oh, 3 in the key. Luka, the highest career points per game in playoff history, coming off a loss at 34.3. He's got 20 already. He'll go to the line.
Will he make this?
Yes. Go to the line for the 3 in the paint free throw. Free throw is no good. I'm an idiot. Well, I mean, why is he shooting it then? If the average fan doesn't think he's going to make that, then surely Jason Kidd should have someone else.
No one else was on the floor that was able to shoot free throws.
Stop with this defensive lineup. Like, you've tried it, and, like, it's not sustainable. Like, the Boston's going to make some shots. I'd love to be proven wrong at the end of the game if this works for 48 minutes. Doncic kicks it out. Josh Green, catch and shoot, wide open 3, not even close. And that's my point. Like, if these guys can't hit wide open layup, like warm-up threes, it doesn't matter.
Jones
up and under.
Cooked.
Yeah, Derrick Jones, for the first time in the playoffs, has not been an impact defender. Jaylen Brown cooked him. 2-man game, Luka and Kyrie. Luka defended by Brown. Doncic crosses him over, gets into the paint, kicks it out. Josh Green, wide open 3 again. No good again. Good offensive rebound. Derrick Jones finds Green slashing, lays it up and in.
I thought it was an and 1.
Made up for missing another wide open 3. But again, like, if you're not going to knock those down, you're not going to win this series. Brown into the corner. Pritchard slashing into the other corner. Holiday, he'll drive. Euro, layup, good. 40 to 37. Yeah. It feels like you're hanging on by a thread. Doncic driving again, crossing. What a pass to Jones, layup.
That was an unbelievable
I mean, that
pass.
was a unreal pass. I mean, it's taking a Luka masterclass to be in this game. Turnover by Boston. Oh, my God, they didn't call it. Jones one-on-one to the rim. I mean, are you going to call a foul? Thank you. I mean, Tatum completely hooked him. Derrick Jones to the free throw line for the and 1. That's when you go to the – if it's one-on-one, I'm fine with that.
Not 1-on-3.
If he misses that, Coop, I'll live with that with his athletic profile, but also, not 1-on-3. That was a backcourt.
He was backcourt by 5 feet.
It's oh, my God. That Luka pass, they just showed the replay.
Will he make or miss?
I mean, he'll make it.
Miss.
I continue to be optimistic. He'll make it. He made it. Maybe he should have shot the technical free throw. 42-40 Dallas. Good response, Coop. 5-0
Very good
spurt.
response.
Just got to hang in here, man. Find a way to have a chance late. Holiday to Tatum on the back cut. That was a nice pass to Holiday. 5 assists from Tatum. Give him credit. He's impacting the game when he's not scoring. Must be nice to not have to score. Kyrie. He hadn't taken a shot in a while. Driving, pulls up from the midi, short. Kleba. If that was one of your other centers, that would have been an offensive rebound, but Maxey can't get his hand on it. Tatum on Kyrie. Good defense from Kyrie. Euro. Pass. I think they fouled on the pass.
Yeah, that's what they called.
I'll give Tatum a little credit, man. He's
battling.
He's finding other guys.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this pass here. That's a nice play,
a hell of a
man.
Pass.
I mean, that one too he's making some nice passes. Tatum gets it into Horford. 4:15 left, you're tied, Coop. Let's see how the rest of the quarter goes. Gets a switch onto Lively. Tatum, step back 3. Not even close. I mean, his shots broke.
I mean, that was so long that the Mavs couldn't even rebound it.
Yeah. Holiday short.
Josh?
Just chill.
Great timeout.
Yeah,
that's a fantastic timeout from
Jason Kidd. Let's talk about PrizePicks as there is a break in the action. We appreciate PrizePicks for sponsoring our Dallas Mavericks watch party here tonight. They've been with us all postseason long. The way PrizePicks works is simple. First of all, you sign up at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS to get a deposit match up to $100 when you create your account. It takes less than 90 seconds. And then you start firing off new lineups. You can set up as many lineups as you want. 2 to 6 player entries. You choose more or less on the PrizePicks stat projections. And if you hit, you cash out. We got a $10 entry to win 50 tonight. More or less on the Porzingis, 15.5 points. We took less. He's got 10. So that's not doing so well. Jayson Tatum, more than 7.5 3-point attempts. He's taken 3, so get one more this half, feeling pretty good. Luka Doncic, more than 17.5 rebounds and points. He's got 5 in that category.
Rebounds and assists.
So, rebounds and assists, sorry. He's got 5 in that category. So, need a few more at the end of the quarter. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS to get started today. And by the way, celebrities like Meek Mill, Andrew Schultz, and others, they play PrizePicks. You can check out their picks on a daily basis once you create your account. All right, you've kind of at least hung in there here, Coop. This is really, I think it's just one of those that, I think here's the reality that we may just have to expect. Boston's a better team than Dallas.
Yep.
Dallas has played better than Boston tonight. You're tied.
Yep.
I think the goal in these games is get to the fourth quarter with a chance and hope that Luka and his greatness can win you the game. I really do think that's what it is.
I just wanted to take a quick look at my keys here. Can't have a Kyrie stinker. Check so far.
4 of 7, 8
Don't
points.
get blitzed twice. Check so far.
Yeah.
Intelligent aggression.
I would say X there.
I'd agree.
You've missed some. You've had at least 3 or 4 opposite of intelligent aggressive opportunities.
Match their intensity. I think they have done that.
That's there, no doubt.
Which bench guy steps up?
None.
I don't know.
I mean, Josh Green had a nice basket there, but he's missed 2 wide open threes. Your bench offensively, Coop, is 1 for 9. You're just not going to win. Like, you've got somebody has to hit a couple of shots. And by the way, you started 2 for 4 from 3. You're 3 for 11 now. So You're not taking advantage of Boston being 2 for 14 from downtown. I mean, they've been horrific from the 3-point line, and you haven't been able to take advantage. So we'll see. I mean,
this is a huge 4 minutes here.
Yeah. Call me crazy. I think you need to be up at halftime.
Yeah.
Just from a mental
standpoint.
we're 24 minutes away. If we win this half, we win the game.
Yep.
I think I'd go back to Luka if I'm Kid. And I think he might. I think that was part of the strategy. Check him out for defense, take the timeout, bring him back in. He's played 17 minutes so far out of the 20. I think you got to play him the final 4 here,
20,
man.
24?
Yeah, I mean, I said 42. If he plays the rest of the half, that'd be a 21-minute half. I think
another 21 and a half. Second half?
I mean, I think you find 2 or 3 minutes in the into the third, early fourth, and he plays the rest of the quarter or the rest of the game.
8 of 12 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3.
2 of 5 from the free throw line too. That's the only thing he hasn't done well tonight. He gets the inbound from P.J. Washington. He's back in.
Oh,
switch on to Tatum.
Here. Oh, he wants KP.
Gets the switch onto KP. Now he's getting trapped. Behind the back to Jones.
Gotta
3. Go. Short. He pulled the string on that. You could tell. Their other guys aren't making shots. Period. Point blank. Tatum. Good pass again. So what's happening, Coop, is Tatum's beating whoever he's stuck on the perimeter, and then
he's finding the guy.
They're playing help, and then he's passing out of it.
Yeah.
Kyrie, fade away. He's missed 3 in a row. Here come the Celtics. Not a good start out of the timeout. Brown driving.
Really bad, actually.
Porzingis to Tatum. I mean, Lively's just not – he can't stay in front of him. It was better there, but still, Washington had to sag, and he found White, who luckily missed a pretty easy look. Doncic, shoot the 3. Oh, my God, just shoot that. Alley-oop to Jones! First one of the series. Tied at 44. Thought that was going to get picked off.
I wanted him to just shoot.
Yeah.
It worked.
You got to get someone else. You got to get other guys baskets right. It can't be Doncic every possession.
Absolutely. Where does it come from, though?
Hopefully he can generate some looks like that. Holiday, floater, good. Luka gets it into Kyrie, back to Doncic. 2.5 to go. You're down 2. Got to find a way to be tied or in front, I think. Luka gets a screen from Lively. He'll take the three over Porzingis and knocks it in. Luka Doncic has 23 first-half points in Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Big-time shot there to be back in front.
He's going to have 50 for this team to have a chance to win.
Just to have a chance, at least in the 40s. Tatum, and one. Nice take there. I'll say this. I do think the injuries have caught up enough to Luka where the defense has lost at least a half step. I'm not saying I wouldn't expect him to stay in front of Tatum anyway, but like that was a pretty simple cross and he got beat fast.
Jones is getting cooked on the defensive end.
Yeah, I mean this is the first time in the postseason he's had some struggles there. Tatum free throw is good.
49-47.
2 minutes left.
You were tied with
Luka has outscored Tatum by 18 points, and you're down 2.
Yeah, Tatum's got 7 assists.
7 assists. I mean, he's been a great playmaker tonight. Irving steps away from 17, way short.
What is he doing?
Good tip out by Lively. Jones. Oh, shoot the ball. Oh, my God. Kyrie, tough fadeaway. Gets that one to go. I get Jones hasn't been good.
You got to shoot that,
He has to shoot that ball, period. It's almost like he didn't get a good grip, so he dribbled it, and then by the time he picked it up, it was closed out on him. 49-all, minute 20, Coop. See if they can finish this quarter on a high note.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know.
He slipped, brother.
Brothers. I get like your role isn't to score a lot if you're Derrick Jones, but it's the corner. Shoot the ball. Brown to the line for 2.
Mavs don't have their challenge.
Yeah. No replay either. Got a replay from the last possession because that's what ESPN's specialty has been in this finals.
Zach says, is Gafford injured? No, it's just not a good matchup. At all.
Yeah, because Lively's getting stuck on the perimeter a lot, and he at least has a chance out there. Gafford does not really. I wonder if that becomes a switch in this series. Do you start Lively?
I put this up on our community tab before the game. I said, should you do it for tonight's game?
I mean, you don't want to mess with what you have going, but if you're getting nothing out of your bench anyway, you might as well start your best 5, right? Obviously, you need Gafford to play. Like, it's not like he's going to be out of this series.
I do think you go to it for Game 2. Speaking of.
Game 3, you mean?
Yeah.
He's back in the game here for Lively. Oh, my God. Brown missed the second one.
They're going to call
lane violation.
Tony Brothers is the worst official in NBA history, man. When has that ever been called? What a joke.
I mean, Tatum's hook.
That happens all the time, and we're calling that? Oh, my God. Give me a break.
Made the second one.
It's a fucking joke.
Doncic brings it across. Gets a screen from Green. Luka getting double teamed, kicks it out. Washington puts his head down, driving. I mean, how is that not a foul? I mean, he got hammered going to the glass. Jaylen Brown out to Tatum. Mini danger zone here. If they score here, they're up 2 possessions. Better defense there.
They have a wide open 3 if they want it.
Tatum passes up the 3, gives it over to Holiday. Yep. Wide open.
Tony Brothers might have cost the Mavs this game.
Kyrie driving to his left, trying to get around a Holiday. Good pass to Gafford. I mean, that's got to be a foul.
That's a technical on Tatum too.
Did they call it?
No, they didn't.
Oh, they called it a goaltend, is what they called. Yeah, he's through the net. His hand went through the net. Well, you're not going to be winning at halftime. Boston holds for the final shot. .12 seconds left. Brown holding it midcourt. Holiday going to come screen. Gets the switch onto Doncic, driving on him. Gets caught, kicks it out. Tatum passes up an open three. What is he doing? Driving, throws up, turns it over. Fucking idiot. Must be nice. Guy's scared to shoot.
I feel bad, man. I don't feel good at all.
I mean, you're down 3, and you just got a generational half from Luka. 23 points and a half in the NBA Finals against the best defensive team in the NBA. One of them, at least.
I do not feel good.
A lot of tough buckets he's made, too. It's not like these are these are easy looks. How do you feel? A, B, C, D, or F? I mean, I honestly think they played okay, but you're still down.
Yeah.
B-. I mean, they played a decent game. 8 turnovers is too many. Free throws are a problem. You're -8 in that category. You're +3 at the three-point line, but at what cost? You're 4 of 13. They're 3 of 15. I mean, you're not taking advantage of them being horrible. Both teams, Celtics shot much better in that quarter from the field. They're up to 47.5%. Mavs 48.8. Rebounding 20-18 in favor of Boston. Assists 15-7 in favor of Boston. That continues to be a problem. Look, you got to give Tatum credit there. He's not scoring, but 8 assists and a half for that guy.
No, credit to him.
I mean, call me crazy, Coop. I'm not playing help on him.
No, I wouldn't either right now.
I get he's being his guy initially. So, you can't give up a wide-open dunk, but, you can't overhelp where he can just find the drop-off pass either. I'd rather make him score at this point because he's not shooting it efficiently, and he's making you pay as a creator.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if he's not going to show the willingness to shoot, you should.
Him.
Play one-on-one and help elsewhere.
Oh, man. Doncic, 9 of 13, 3 of 6 from 3. He's got 23 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, has a steal, a block. He's got 3 turnovers. Luka did have the block, by the way. We thought about that PrizePicks play.
Yeah.
Kyrie, 5 for 10. He started 4 of 6, I believe. So cooled off a bit, but 10 points, 2 assists. Decent half. Still feel like it's got to be better, man. I mean, 10 points and a half is probably not enough for him. Derrick Jones actually is 3 for 4, 7 points, but the defense hasn't been great. P.J. Washington, 2 of 5, 5 points, 2 rebounds. Gafford only played 7 minutes in that half, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Your bench, 4 total points, all from Josh Green. He's 1 for 3, 4 points, made a couple of free throws. D-Live, scoreless, Coop, does have 6 rebounds, so that's a plus, but he's not giving you anything offensively. Kleba, 0 for 4, couple of rebounds. Exum did nothing in his 4 minutes. Jaden Hardy technically checked into the game, but that was only with 0.1
seconds
at the end of the quarter to give Kyrie an extra break. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Boston, by the way, Drew Holiday quietly has 17 points. I didn't even realize that. I guess Tatum's dropped off a lot of passes.
Yeah.
I don't know. You want to take your break first or me?
I'll go ahead, yeah. I'll be back.
Grade the Mavs so far. Check Seep's text. I said he's been horrific. Kai will drop 30 in the second half. Oh, it's a new Pogie. Two-toy Pogie. I assume that's him. He can stay for now. Need second half Kai. I mean, what, 10 points first half? I mean, I think you need at least 15 in the second half. This is a Gafford series. Jason Kidd isn't making adjustments. Lively isn't at this series. Kyrie needs to wake up. The problem is, Cowboys, the Celtics can play 5 out, and Gafford's not as good of a perimeter defender. So if you're going to play heavy Gafford, you may have to go to a zone. So I don't know. I don't know. Luka can charge a cell phone by rubbing it on his beard. I don't even know what that means. Cowboys says, let's go backside defense, and our guys need to block out and get rebounds on offense. Yeah, got to rebound a little better. Only 18 that have. Oh, boy. Give me your thoughts in the comments. How you feeling? Tony Brothers should be fired, the King says. However, we are also playing like trash. I don't think the Mavs are playing like trash. I don't think they've played great, but you got a great half from Luka. I guess in the context of if Luka doesn't go off, you're not playing that good otherwise. So yeah, I mean, in fairness, that's probably somewhat accurate. It'd be a shame if he dropped 40 plus and you lost. I mean, that just wasting a terrific game from him. Noah, if the Mavs want to win, they're just going to have to outscore Boston because it can't get stops. I'm kind of with you. Kid has leaned on defensive subs tonight. He gave Exum a look. Green has played extended minutes. So has Maxey. But if they can't hit the broadside of a barn, you got to go offense, I think. I mean, Tatum has 8 assists on you. So what is the defensive strategy getting you? Not much. And by the way, they've missed a lot of decent looks at 3. They are 3 for 15 from downtown. And I would say out of those 12 misses, at least half of those are pretty good looks that they would live with. So, yeah, I mean, the free throws are a joke. Yeah, 5 for 11.5 is just piss poor. They're 13 for 13. I mean, that's a big difference in this game right now. Big difference in this game. We were just talking, Coop. Kid has gone defense with a lot of his subs, but Tatum's still cooking you as a creator. So, like, if you can't get stops consistently, like, what's the point? I mean, you might as well. I mean, hell, call me crazy. I mean, do you go to, like, a zone and just play offensive guys? I get it, but that gets rid of that two-man game that Tatum's been running. All right. When Coop's ready, I'm going to go take a break, and then we will be back. Oh, all right. Coop, a.k.a. Smitty, is about to be back. All right. Here we go.
I'm back. I had to get some halftime snacks. I'm a little nervous right now. They're going to need Luka to have 50 for them to have a chance to win this game, I think. I think they need him to have 50. I'm very concerned right now. Coop should join this. No, I should not, brother. I love basketball. I am not a coach. Not a coach. Here's the thing, and here's why I'm worried. Played a good half. You maybe even played better than they did. You're down 3. You need someone other than Luka to make something. I don't know where it comes from. I really don't. I'm concerned. I'm concerned for this game and for this series. I am. I think we've played well. And you're sitting here down 3 at the half. You can't go down 2-0, man. You really can't. If Brothers wasn't reffing, this game would probably be tied. The fact that he called the lane violation is embarrassing, man. He's just trying to make it about himself. Luka has to score. His assists aren't. Yeah, well, the other guy's got to make shots for his assists to fall, David. If you do the math, you'd be winning if you made your free throws. You would. Don't blame Brothers. Not blaming him, but he's been pretty shitty. Drew Holiday's killing us. 17 and a half. It'd be nice. I mean, get 17 from your 5th option. That'd be sick. Mavs aren't getting that. Who's the Mavs' 5th option? Gafford? Jones? Lively? Who is it? They gave Tim a chance last game. They're going to try to ride Luka and Kyrie the rest of the way. I think you'll see Luka sit a max of 3 minutes. Maybe the last 3 minutes of the third quarter. And that depends on the game state as well, but I'm not sure where you can find rest for these guys right now. Not sure where it comes from. Game's at halftime, Dave. I think they should think about Hardaway, but I'm just not sure where those minutes come from. Do you play him over Green? Green's defending. Didn't make a three to save his life. Do you play him over Exum? Like, where do the minutes come from? I just don't know where you fit him in right now. I don't disagree, by the way. Shout out to Sausage Daddy, who says, $2 super chat. We appreciate you. We desperately need Hardy shot creation. Yeah, I mean, maybe Hardy gets those minutes over Hardaway. Look, they need something on offense because they've tried to go all defense. It has not worked.
If he wasn't fucking horrible, we'd be up.
Tatum? Yeah. Oh, dude, I honestly think Tatum has been okay. Like, he has 7 assists. He's missed a lot. He can't shoot. Here's why I'm concerned. I think we played better basketball and we're down 3. So I think I'm concerned. But it'll be a great game. Yeah. I was talking to Smitty there. Over Exum, no doubt. I kind of agree with you, Jake. I kind of agree. Hal Haltom must have someone that can shoot consistently. From your mouth to God's ears, Hal. We have no one who can make a 3 right now. Not Maxey, not Green, not Jones, not Washington. No one can make a 3 right now. Let's see. Neil says our role players were garbage, so I don't think we played that well. I thought they played better than the Celtics as a whole. They turned it over again, a little too much. There were some possessions where they were too helter-skelter on offense, but yeah, I don't know. Good evening to you, U-Haul. Good evening. It's do or die time for Kai. He needs to turn it on. Ain't that the truth? Not good enough. Not quite enough.
Okay, what do we got? 3 minutes?
Yep, 3-ish minutes or so. Until halftime.
Is over. Desperately need a Hardy shot. I feel like you got to go with an offensive sub in the second half, whether it's Hardy or Hardaway. Now, it's kind of weird to do that, having not played an entire half, but like, I feel like these substitution patterns you've gone with tonight, you've kind of gotten away with it. I feel like Kid has teased himself because they have missed some shots, but like, they had a couple threes early here. I don't know, man. Like if Boston hits you with one of those 13-4 runs here in the third quarter, you're probably done. So
I'll come out and say it. I don't think they're going to win this game.
I mean, look, I said
before the game.
I said they're going to lose by 6. They're down 3. I mean, it kind of feels like Luka's will is keeping them in it, but like that's only going to last. Like, I mean, if Luka scored 23 again, that would be pretty crazy, even for his standards. 46 in a finals game when no one else has anything going.
I think he has to score 50 for them to have a chance to win.
Yeah, I mean, if he had a 17-point half and he scored 40, that probably would not get it done.
That wouldn't be enough. Because who else is going to score?
I mean, look, Kyrie, I think needs at minimum 10, but probably 15 or more. Yeah, I mean, you're getting nothing out of your bench, like
nada.
I mean, Kleba played 9 minutes. It felt like he played 20. Did it not?
It felt like he played a lot. That's pretty funny.
I mean, here's a crazy idea. Do you go with a ultra small ball lineup with Washington at the 5? It's not like Horford and Porzingis are these down low bully players.
I don't hate that.
I mean, it's kind of a crazy move, but Rick Carlisle went to a 5'9" guard in the finals.
Yes, he did.
And it worked. So like, I doubt you'll see it tonight, Coop, but like if you're down 2-0 and it's not looking promising, you're kind of in desperate mode at that point. Desperation mode.
Yeah, I mean, you're close to desperation mode.
Because I don't like the small ball with Maxey at the 5.
I hate it.
Because he can't score. So like I mean a small ball lineup of Luka, Kyrie, Hardaway, Jones, and Washington is somewhat appealing to me. Because all 5 of those guys are capable of shooting from the perimeter.
You just get cooked if Porzingis is out there.
But is he going to like just back you all the way to the basket? He doesn't really do that.
No, but he can shoot right over you, and it's
I
an
get
open
it,
shot.
but I get it. Is he gonna make 60% of those shots?
Maybe.
I'm just saying what you're doing ain't working, so
No,
why not try? I'm just searching for answers here.
No, I'm with you. Yeah, I don't know what the answer is.
And I know you guys are probably saying, guys, it's a 3-point game, but it's like it is and it isn't.
It feels like it's about 12.
I mean, it feels like you're hanging on by a thread.
I think
here.
this is Mavs ball to start here.
No, the Mavs won the tip, so it'll be Celtics ball.
Did they?
Yes.
Okay.
Remember, Jones got clobbered,
yes,
but
he
they
did.
didn't call it. But the Mavs still got it.
That's right.
Boston is 33-1 this season when Drew Holiday scores 14 or more. He's already got 17. So
that's a bad sign.
That's an uphill battle. I mean, they want me to say. Here we go. Second half underway. Holiday bringing it across. Gets it over to Tatum, defended by Derrick Jones. He's got to be more stifling on the defensive end. Tatum, catch and shoot 3, no good. 2 for 11 from the field.
You have got to find a way.
You need a good spurt to start this half. I mean, you really do.
To find some consistency.
Luka. Over to Gafford. Posting
go.
up, throws it down. That's a foul,
He absolutely
man.
got
How
fouled.
in the hell do you not call that?
Well, look who's officiating.
I mean, it seems like a crazy strategy, but if they're going to stick with Tatum on Gafford, you may have to try some post-ups.
Oh,
good
Luka
strip
got him.
by Doncic. Here come the Mavericks, down 1.
He's pulling.
Luka's, he's absolutely looking to score here. Backing down Derrick White. Still doing, kicks it out. Washington, pump fakes. He gets downhill, floater, good. It's been pretty good from that range this series so far.
Oh, yeah, that was a calm, cool, and collected floater there from Washington.
4-0 spurt to start the half.
You'll take that.
Absolutely. Derrick White over to Brown. Brown, defended by Washington. Good defense, PJ.
Very good.
Has to kick it out. Tatum. He'll spin on Jones. Kicks it
No
out.
way.
Derrick White 3, not even close. Went right to Holiday on the rebound, and Tatum
And
lays
one.
it in. Wait, who? Did Kyrie foul him?
Yep.
I mean, you defend for 23 seconds and you don't get the rebound. Pretty unfortunate bounce. I get it, but I mean, it was such a brick that. I mean, what's Kyrie doing? Just leave him at that point. He's just got to be smarter, Coop.
He has not played with the utmost intelligence in this series. And that is surprising.
He's got 3 fouls, too. Could be something to monitor if he gets a 4th shortly. Doncic defended by Brown. Posting up Gafford again. This feels intentional, Coop.
Absolutely.
Posting up Tatum. Goes up over him and scores.
Let that.
I think you're going to have to do that. I don't know how efficient Gafford's going to be there, but I think you got to make Boston make an adjustment there. 57 all. Because that's one thing that he can do better than Lively.
Absolutely.
I don't think Lively's posting up like that and scoring. Jaylen Brown, tough 3, no good. Rebound Doncic. Here come the Mavs. Don't really have numbers. Wolf, call it out! 2-on-1 the other way. I mean, Luka's looking at the bench saying, someone call it the fuck out. Jesus Christ. I mean, that's elementary basketball stuff. Kyrie, he pulls from 25. No good. Stupid shot. Stupid shot. Holiday. Over to Tatum. Kicks it to the corner. Derrick White, 3. Good.
You're in trouble.
Yeah. I would have taken a timeout. 62-57 Boston. Doncic gets a screen from Gafford. I mean, Doncic is just getting hacked every time down the fucking floor. Ball deflected out of bounds. I mean, why is Kyrie not contesting that shot more?
He didn't want to get his 4th foul?
Get a grip, man. Fade away from Doncic. Good.
I mean,
the net didn't even move. 25 points.
He's going to have 50, man.
I don't think 50 even does it. Brown. Looking for a screen from Horford. Gets one. He'll shoot for the 3. Good contest from Gafford. Blocked. Here come the Mavs the other way.
Wow.
Great block by Gafford. Doncic. Oh, he's got Gaff rolling. Oh, what a pass. Washington got away with the travel. Kicks it to Jones. He'll drive. Got to get it out. Jesus Christ. Right. Kyrie over to Washington. Catch and shoot 3 for the tie. In and out. That was, I know you got a decent shot at the end, but that was a sloppy possession. Brown thinking about shooting. He'll drive, right baseline, tough fadeaway, good contest from Gafford. I'll tell you what, Gafford's giving you good minutes here.
Yes, he is.
I mean, they're going to go lively here. I would keep Gafford in. 3 from Jones, no good. Falls his own shot, though. Turns it over.
Take foul. Probably. Yeah, it is. They called it.
Other than P.J. Washington, I think a big defining thing of this series through a game and a half plus is your role players are all playing less than what they did in the first 3 rounds of the playoffs.
Yep.
Except for Washington. I think he's been pretty solid. Jones, definitely less. Both your bigs, less. Gafford gave you a good stretch there, but Lively and Gafford, less. All your bench guys, less. You know what I mean? Like,
no, absolutely.
They can't all lower their level. Like, I get it. Role players fluctuate, but they can't all go trend down.
Celtics are 15 to 15 from the line.
Mavs 5 for 11. Can't miss 5 free. Oh my God, Luka, what are you doing? Wide open 3 miss. Lucky. Doncic rebound. Down 4. Looking for a screen from Lively. Good pass to Lively. Throw it down. Derrick, he does. So they put Horford on Lively, and Missoula, I think, is going to take a timeout. So you've at least got them scrambling a bit on what they're doing defensively on the centers, because you got a couple of post-ups with Gafford. You just got to roll with Lively.
You found something there, but holy fuck, someone's got to make a three-pointer.
Well, and again, I mean, you're not getting consistent stops.
Lively said, "Watch your head top."
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for the energy, but let's. I don't know. It's kind of know where you are in the series and in the game.
He knows.
Kind of what I'm saying, but he's out there to bring energy, so I'm all for it. I'm all for PrizePicks as well because I just, I love sports. I like money, and you can do both with PrizePicks. You can make money at PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS to get a deposit match up to $100. What you do is pick 2 to 6 players on any given entry. It can be all NBA Finals related. You can get some baseball picks in there, some hockey, some golf. U.S. Open coming up next week. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. You choose more or less on the stat projections. Let's see where we're at on our 3-player entry tonight. Less than 15.5 points for Kristaps Porzingis.
10.
He is at 10. That's been there a while, though, so we'll see. Jayson Tatum, more than 7.5 threes. He's taken 4, so you're kind of right at it here. Need him to take at least 1 or 2 more this quarter. Luka, more than 17.5 rebounds and assists. He's up to 13 now, so
right.
In a hurry.
9 rebounds,
He's
4
got
assists.
some assists to the centers this quarter.
Is that 9 rebounds, 4 assists?
No, 6 and 7 assists.
6 and 7, all right.
So just need 5 more there. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS. All kinds of stats available for you to choose more or less. Then they keep it simple. The average fan can play. You should be one of the 5 million users and counting that are active on PrizePicks. Link is in the comments description, in the chat of this stream as well. Go check them out. All right. I mean, look, all things considered, you're fine with the start to this quarter. But, again, I feel like you've played pretty well here and you're still down. So, Got to find something. I mean, you're clearly at the point in this game, Coop, where it's like just have a chance late.
Exactly, and that's what you hope for.
Get to the 5-minute mark within 5 points and hope Luka just takes over.
Hope
and
he
wins
goes
you the
off.
game. I mean,
that's what you're hoping for at this point.
That's what he's going to have to do. I mean, he's going to have to be great at a high level of greatness 4 times to win this series. I think that's pretty clear at this point. One of these role players has to flip the script.
Someone's got to make a shot. Who's it going to be?
4 of 16 from downtown. Celtics are they've gotten away with a 4 for 21 3-point shooting game. You lose this game, I'll say it. This is a must-win.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
I'm with you.
This is a great 3-point shooting team, and they're shooting 19% tonight. Now, maybe they go nuclear the next quarter and a half, but, it just feels like you got to find a way to steal this one. Luka's cooking. They're not making threes. That's the recipe you want. Between those two factors, you should be winning, and you're not. You got to find a way to win this one.
Now, here's the question. How on earth do you find Luka rest in the rest of this game? Is he going wire to wire here?
I would consider it. I doubt he will, but I would consider it. I mean, especially now that he's getting other guys involved finally, at least on these roles. Got Lively. Gafford posted up a couple times, so I don't know. If I'm Luka, I'm saying don't take me out. Tatum defended by Luka. Pretty good defense. Forces a kick out. Porzingis catch and shoot 3. No good. Long rebound. That ball landed at the 3-point line. Jesus. Tatum working baseline, looking for an outlet. Finds Jaylen Brown. Over to Porzingis. Mid-range at the right baseline. Good. It's just you got to get rebounds. I get that's a tough one, but you just got to get rebounds. Doncic to Kyrie on the right wing. He has got to do something. Irving driving to his left. Fades away. No good. 0 for 2 this quarter.
You're not going to make open shots. Just might as well go home now.
Derrick White, transition 3. Air
Jesus.
ball. Only hit the backboard. Good screen by Lively. Doncic on the right wing. Defended by Jaylen Brown. Lively coming again to set another screen. Gets Brown on his hip.
Got him.
Steps through. Swings it to Washington.
Washington's
PJ's driving. Euro. Floater. Good.
All right.
I mean, when he's got a smaller guy on him, just put it on the deck. That's been some of your most successful offense through 2 games. Tatum thought about the 3. Defended by PJ Washington. Good defense, PJ. Oh my God. Come on. I mean, what's Washington supposed to do there? I thought that was pretty good defense. It was a nice take by Tatum, but Jesus. To get caught in the cookie jar here?
Yep.
Maybe, yeah. It's kind of a joke that went in. I mean, just threw that up. Yeah, he hooked him. It's a good call. Again, I mean, I feel like you're playing decent, and yeah, that's a foul on Porzingis.
Missed a free throw.
Missed a free throw. I mean, you're playing pretty decent. You still can't get in front. They're shooting 51%, Coop. I get you're not making threes, and you've left some free throws out there, but PJ Washington takes a seat. I don't think you could sit him much. He's been your second best player in this series.
Who comes in?
Well, yeah.
Maxey?
Kleba, what a joke. He's your second sub. Give it up, Jayson. It ain't it.
This got to be ISO ball here, right? No, they're going to send the screen.
Yep. Maxey. Oh, God. Luka turns it over.
That's not a take foul. But at some point, you got to let Luka play ISO.
Because even, if that pass gets through,
he ain't making the shot.
I don't trust it. I mean, Maxey's grabbing his shoulder right now. He can't shoot. Good read by Tatum. He knew Luka was going behind the back there. Tatum, defended by Luka, gets past him. Layup, no good.
Push. Nowhere to go.
Kyrie, working on Derrick White. Now on Porzingis, kicks it out. Jones, catch and shoot 3, gotta have it. Air ball. Yeah.
I had zero confidence it was going in to begin with, but
I mean, it sucks because he has to shoot that, Coop.
Yeah.
He has to. And look, he's made those at least somewhat efficiently through 3 playoff rounds. I mean, what are you going to do? Go away from Derrick Jones? You don't have another answer. He has to play. You just got to hope he plays better. I am a little surprised Tim has not gotten a look tonight.
Me too. I think you should go to him.
Jones defending Brown. Falls for the pump fake. Brown gets, it's just not Derrick Jones series, man. He has not played well at all. I don't know if he's getting confused or if these are just bad matchups for him, but he clamped Anthony Edwards last round, and that has not been the case this round. Timeout, Jason Kidd.
Oh, man.
I don't know. It just feels like, I hate to say it, you just feel like you're overmatched, man. You've got the best player, but they've got 4 of the next 5. Maybe 5 of the next 6.
Basically, if Kyrie's going to play like this.
Oh, and I'm including Kyrie, but, Washington's been better than him overall. And Kyrie, 5 for 12 tonight. He's been better tonight. He still hasn't been good. Wasn't he 4 of 6? So he's 1 for his last 6?
Yep.
And that's for almost 2 quarters. So, in a way, for almost a half, he's been 1 for 6. You just can't. He can't go that long being that ineffective. Hit that sub button. Need a jolt. I'd go back to Gafford too. I think he came out and gave you 4 good minutes, and since Lively's been back in, it hadn't been as impactful.
Do not feel good, man.
4 for 17. There are 4. Boston's 4 for 23 from 3, and you don't feel like you have a great chance to win this game.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. I'm not saying I'm saying this. If Dallas loses this game, all the national shows tomorrow are going to talk about whether or not Boston's going to sweep this.
Oh, they will.
And you almost can't really blame them because, this game, Boston has not hit shots. Luka's had a big game, although he needs to start shooting more. Maybe that's just your only chance here. He's got to take every shot. But
he's got to.
Yeah, it's just you're hanging on by an absolute thread here.
It kind of feels like you've been hanging on for a thread since midway through the second quarter.
We said it after 1, Coop. They were up 3, and we were like, I don't know. This doesn't feel great. This doesn't feel great. Yeah, I just saw your Derrick Jones tweet. Yeah, but what's the answer though?
I have no idea.
To me, Maxi Kleber's not an answer.
No, he's not.
So if he's not an answer, who do you
I
try
don't know
next?
if they have an answer.
Josh Green?
That's kind of why I'm so dejected right now, is I don't know if they have an answer.
Well, that's why I would try one of the Hardy or Hardaway. Try an offensive guy.
Yeah.
If your best perimeter defender is not getting it done on that end and he's not making shots, which he isn't, why not just go offense? Six-point game, you're not out of it, but you're treading water here. You're treading water here.
Get Glenn Rivers off my television.
Oh, man, oh, man. All righty, 4:56 left in the third. Washington. Oh,
Hardy.
They're going to go Hardy here.
No Luka or Kyrie in.
Oh, my God.
Luka's in.
Luka's
Kyrie
in. I was
not.
going to say, no way, right? Defense by Holiday on Hardy. Doncic defended by Jaylen Brown. Gets a screen from Lively. They trap him. Good pass to Lively. Kicks it out. Washington, late clock 3. No good. Brown to Hauser. Back to Brown. Luka went for the steal. Didn't get it. Brown drives inside. Kicks it out. Swings it over. Tatum. He'll drive. They're making a lot of extra passes. Porzingis catch and shoot 3. No good. Pretty good help defense there. That was helter-skelter. Ooh. Doncic
Risky
controls
pass.
on the right wing. Gets the switch onto Tatum. I think you just got to look to score here, man. Luka driving on him. Gets contact, tried to kick it out, turned it over. Leak out dunk from Drew Holiday. As good as Luka's been, he's had some bad turnovers, man. Too many poor turnovers. Hardy brings it across. He's going to drive. Kicks it out. Green, wide open three. Got to make it. Not even close.
Game's over.
I mean, the bench has just been absolutely horrific. I mean, that is a warm-up three, and Green almost airballed it. Yeah, Josh Green fell. The role players feel overwhelmed. The role players feel overwhelmed to me, Coop.
It definitely seems that way, man. I mean, they're clearly not making shots, so I don't know what else it could be.
Brown, free throw, good. That thread is getting longer. Second free throw coming for Jaylen Brown. Makes them both. 17 of 18 on the night, and Luka's out of the game. Kyrie's in.
It's done.
Irving gets a screen from Green. Switch onto Porzingis. Kyrie thought about the step back. Now he will go step back. No good. They might lose by 20, Coop.
Yep.
Tatum, defended by Green. Fade away. Thought about it. Good help from Lively. Finds Holiday for the layup. Timeout, Jason Kidd. We're not trying to be negative, guys. It's just you could if you're being an honest fan, you could feel it. You were hanging on because Luka had an unreal first half. He's got 2 points in 9 minutes this quarter, and the Celtics are up 12. I mean, the math isn't difficult. Like, other guys aren't stepping up. Like, it's just Kyrie's 0 for 3 this quarter. Like, the bench continues to be not just invisible, a disaster. I mean, as great as Derek Lively's been in this playoffs, he's minus 15 tonight. Gafford's plus 2 in this game, and he's only played 11 minutes.
They're just not good enough, man. They just haven't been good enough. I think that's kind of what it boils down to.
I mean, when Jayson Tatum's 4 for 13 and they're in control of the game, I know he's got 10 assists, but like he doesn't. It's proven now, Coop, through 2 games, he doesn't have to score for Boston to win.
Yeah.
Luka has to score and create to have a chance. Oh, gosh. It feels pretty bleak, man. It feels pretty bleak. Doncic back into the game. I just don't like. You guys know I'm not a Josh Green guy, but that aside, like, I don't see how Jason. Oh, they went to X him for Green. Okay, I thought Green was still in there. I just don't see how you could think how Josh is shooting the ball that he's a solution. Doncic takes a 3. It's good. He's got 28. I don't get Kid going to X. So now he's going back to defense. He's hoping they don't score. Luka defending Tatum. Tatum gets into the paint, lays it up and in. Here comes Exum. Hopefully he doesn't do anything reckless, but he probably will. Gafford back in the game. Backdoor pass to Doncic. Yeah, gets fouled. Hard foul. Gafford's objectively been the better center. I think you got to play him.
Tonight he has, for sure.
Yeah, I think you gotta ride with him most of the rest of the game.
You got to ride hot hands, right? I mean, if he's the guy that's making something happen on the offensive end, then you got to play him.
Yeah. Need to make them both. First free throw from Doncic is good.
Oh, Rick's at the game tonight.
Yeah, Townsend had he caught up with him briefly.
With Rudy Tomjanovich, former Laker great.
Second free throw from Doncic, way short. One of those free throw shooting games. Jesus, man. Tatum kicks it out. Porzingis over to Brown. Uncontested three is good. Down 13. Exum gets it to Doncic. Gets a screen. Luka double teamed. Driving. Kicks it out. Exum. Wide open three. They're not even going to contest. He makes it. I mean, that's what you're going to have to do. Somebody off the bench is going to have to start making open threes.
If you're Boston, why wouldn't you play defense that way?
Yeah, I mean, I would leave Exum again. If he hits the second one, they may have to adjust, but 1-3 from Dante Exum isn't phasing me if I'm Joe Mazzulla. Tatum, pretty good defense from Doncic that time. Porzingis swings it across to Hauser. Three, no good. Need a rebound, don't get it. Washington mistimed his jump.
Oh, my God. The corner is wide open. It has been for 10 seconds.
Tatum, good strip. Good defense by Dallas. Need a bucket here. Good pass to Gafford. Blocked by Porzingis. Jesus.
It's a bad decision by Luka.
Hauser, corner three, no good. Rebound Gafford. Exum leaking out.
He's going to make a dumb decision, too.
Kicks it out to Luka. Actually made a good one. Good pass. Washington blocked again by Porzingis. They're gonna call a block on Hauser though. Blocking foul. Luka looks gassed, man. Washington to the line for two. First free throw, good. Dallas is 7 for 14 tonight from the line. If they were 10 for 14, 11 for 14, still be in this game. Need to make this free throw, get a stop and score, and cut it to 6 or 5. Made the second one. 8-point game. Need a stop and score. That's what you need. Holiday bringing it across. Get to Jaylen Brown. Crosses over. Good defense from Washington to hang with him. Kicks it out. Tatum. Three. Not even close. Offensive rebound. Come on, man. Hauser, corner three. In and out. Rebound. If you get a basket here, you're in a decent position going into the fourth. Kyrie. Handling up top. Can he make a damn shot? He's 1 for his last 7.
I guess it's probably not.
Drives past Holiday. Gets into the paint. Fouled. Need them both. Good spurt here from Dallas in the quarter.
Yeah, you were
Give him
down,
credit.
what, 13?
It was 80 to 67, and you have a chance to finish the quarter on a 7-0 run. Luka's gotten about a 90-second break here, too. I mean, Kyrie, if he makes both, will have 12 points. I still think he's got to get to 25. First free throw's good. It just seems like, too, for whatever reason, Coop, when Gafford's been in the game, you've been more effective.
Absolutely.
I'm not overly obsessed with plus minus, but he's your only guy in plus tonight.
I think you go with him, man. As long as you can.
Maybe you go Lively to start the fourth and you play Gafford the final 8. I don't know. We'll see. Irving made them both.
Those are Kyrie's only points of the quarter.
Only points of the quarter. Pritchard's going to heave from just inside half court. He banked it. He made it. How many of those have the Mavs given up in this playoff run?
A lot.
It's unbelievable, man. I mean, that's a contested 37-footer, and he banked it in.
That's a joke, man.
I mean, Derrick Jones contested that, and he fucking made it.
It's a joke.
I mean, you bust your ass to cut that to 6, and you're down, and that shit happens.
Shout out to Cowboy season. Type in the 4. Get your 4s in the chat. Try to bring the Mavs some good luck here in the 4th.
I mean, that actually might be a backbreaker, man. Because just think about the psychology of it.
Oh, absolutely.
7-0 run, you cut it to 6. You start the 4th with the ball and a chance to cut it to 3 or 4.
Yep.
And now you're down 9. I mean, that is just absolutely devastating for that to go in. Absolutely devastating.
Sometimes the gods are against you, man. It feels that way.
I mean, again, your only chance is Kyrie's going to have to just do something. The guy's 5 for 13 for 12 points. I mean, I'll say it again. He's going to have to get to 25. He needs a 13-point fourth quarter.
And what does Luka need?
And
Luka
Luka probably needs an 11-point quarter to get to 40. Luka made both his shots that quarter. I don't know why he's only taken 2 shots. I mean, the Celtics pretty much double team him every time off the screen action. And they can because the bench has 9 points in 3 fucking quarters. Ah, man. Not a good defensive night either, Coop. 25, 29, 29 by quarter. Which, again, is like you're going with this defensive substitution pattern. It's not paying off. I don't understand it.
I hate to say this. I think the Celtics are the better team.
No, I don't disagree. I'm just saying, like, sir, you're just supposed to just not try anything else because of that? Like, well, we'll just accept losing in 4 or 5 because they're better. I think that's stupid. Stop playing Kleba. He's ineffective. Stop playing Green. He's ineffective. I mean, give Tim a look.
It should be Luka, Kyrie, Washington, Gafford, and pick your 5th for the next 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Your season's
You can rest in a week, man. 10 days, whatever. I don't need to see Josh Green in this 4th. I don't need to see Kleba in this 4th. I mean, it would be borderline insane because he hasn't played tonight. I might have that 5th guy be Tim.
Might. That's why I added. I don't take your pick, but
I think if they lose this tonight, especially if it's going away, I would try some small ball lineups in the next game. I mean, obviously Gafford is giving you something here, but Lively for 2 games has been not very good at all. You may have to go to some wild small ball lineups. Drew Holiday, 10 for 12, 23 points. Tatum's generated some good looks for him. Doncic inbounds, gets it back. Oh, great. Oh, no, it's Exum still in the game. Maybe he's the 5th since he made a shot. Gafford's still in. It's the lineup you suggested, Coop.
Yeah, I mean, this is what it needs to be.
Luka's got to get some help. Good pass to Washington. Spins, floats, scores. That's been his spot all series. I think you ride these 5 the rest of the way, and Exum is like the substitute guy. He's the interchangeable one. I think Luka, Kyrie, Gafford, and Washington got to go the rest of the way, I think. You got 2 days off. I mean, this is travel by Tatum. All right. Make a push, fellas. Make a push.
Good pass.
Oh, man, it's an all-world pass.
Your season's on the line, man.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give it everything you got here. Doncic spinning, rises over Pritchard. No good. Gafford, that's got to fall. Tipped it in, it rimmed out. Brown kicks it out. Tatum, catch and shoot three. No good. Good rebound, PJ. Here comes Luka. Just go, man.
Nah,
He's trapped. See, they caught up to you. 2-on-1, 4-on-1. Jaylen Brown throws it down. I mean, I'll live with Luka going coast to coast there if it doesn't work out. That's kind of my mindset there. Gafford to Kyrie. Posting up Gafford. He scores.
Nice.
That's a foul by Horford. They didn't call it. 7-point game. You've maybe found something with Gafford. That might be something in the next game that you just have to play him 30 minutes. I don't know. Brown driving. Kicks it out. Pritchard to the corner. Tatum, three. Made that one. Not going to miss him forever. Doncic. Defended by Pritchard. Kicks it to Exum into the corner. Gets it back. 8 on the clock. Luka posting. One-legged fade.
Short.
Way short. Derrick White driving. Kicks it out to Brown, who just crossed half court. He'll drive. Kick it out. Horford. No good. I mean, they've missed a lot of those tonight, man, and they're up 10. I mean, is Kyrie even going to look to score? He'll drive here, spinning, hanging, lefty. Nope. Good activity again from Gafford. I mean, he's been your second best player this half, maybe your best player this half. I mean, he's busting his ass on every possession.
Yep.
Kyrie Irving now, Coop, 6 for 14. We're approaching game 1 status.
The crowd got to him. He said it didn't, but it clearly did.
Look, I love the guy, but to come out and say he thought it would be louder regardless of intention is just a stupid fucking comment.
Yep.
It's a stupid fucking comment. You got drilled in game 1. You are now 11 for 33 in the series. Gafford misses the free throw. Jesus, that's been a problem tonight. What are they? 10 for 18 now? And that's after they made a few in a row. Goodness gracious, man. Second free throw from Gafford coming up.
Celtics are 17 of 18. Mavs are 10 of 18. You're down 10.
Yeah.
Do the math.
If you're even there, it's a 3-point game. Made the second one. Oh, yay, Max Akliba back into the game. With Exum, so you have 2 total non-scorers in the game right now. I don't get what Kid's doing.
3, because Jones is out there too.
Yeah, Jones. I don't get what Kid's doing.
Luka's out of the game.
Yeah, I don't understand. Your season is hanging on by the tiniest of threads, and you're going to this fucking lineup? I just can't defend that, Coop.
No, that's unacceptable is what it is.
Irving pumps. Good pass to Gafford. Throws it down. Got to get some stops. Maybe that's part of the thought process, but Lively's going to check in here at the next dead ball. Pritchard over to Tatum. Tatum defended by Exum. Fades away over him. Short. Rebound Irving. Got to get a basket here. Cut it to 6 or 7. Irving gets past White. Driving. Lays it up and in. 7-point game. Timeout Joe Mazzulla. I'm sorry, I'm not going to Derek Lively here if I'm Jason Kidd.
Nope.
I know he's at the scorer's table. I'm not doing it, man.
Luka got to be back in the game too, right?
You got to go back to Luka, and you got to say, Gafford, you got to give us everything you got, man.
Yep.
I think he's going to go to Lively, though. I mean, this is it.
This is
The
it.
time is now. I mean, you lose this game with the way Boston shot tonight, I just don't see you having it. I mean, you're telling me they're going to win 4 out of 5?
Yep.
I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it. PrizePicks.com/CLNS is the place to go to download the PrizePicks app and create an account today. It's daily fantasy made easy. You choose more or less on the stat projections. And your lineups are 2 to 6 players. You can play fantasy sports all year round with PrizePicks daily fantasy, multiple lineups per day, however many you want, as long as you have a balance in your account. We'll check in on our 3-player entry tonight. We might have a little chance here.
We're close
Coop.
here.
Less than 15.5 Porzingis points. He has 12, so that's still holding for now. Tatum, 7.5 3-point attempts. He's taken 7. Just need one more. And then Luka, rebounds and assists is at 17, so just need one more. So,
all right.
Hey, if the Mavs are going to go down, let's make some shed along the way. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS to get a deposit match up to $100 today. Major League Baseball ongoing. You got the Stanley Cup Finals as well. Sports all available. Esports, pick it up in the month of June as well. You can get in on that action. Choose more, choose less. It's PrizePicks. Link is in the live chat. All right, the time is now to make a push, Coop.
Yeah, it is.
If you got a run in you, it's got to be now.
It is now or never, and it just concerns me that your best player was on the bench. So he has got to be back after this timeout.
Yeah, I mean, Luka's got just 6 points this half, but he's up to 10 assists. So they've found some creation here, Coop, since halftime, up to 19 assists. The problem is Boston's got 27. Tatum's got 12.
He's got 12 assists.
12
wow.
assists. 6 of 18 from the field. He's not scoring, but he's got 12 assists. I say he's not scoring. He's got 16 points, but he's not scoring what he typically does.
Oh, man.
Still got a chance. It just doesn't feel like you got a chance. Come on, man.
Let us know who you got. DAL for the Mavs, BOS for the Celtics.
Let us know. Hit that sub button while you're at it as well. 800 people watching.
Come on, baby. Here we go.
Find your best run.
Yeah, your best basketball of the series has to be right now.
You got to play your best 8 minutes.
This is it.
Got to play your best 8 minutes.
Best 8 minutes of your basketball careers have to come right now.
You feel like one of Luka or Kyrie is going to have to have like one of those like 8-point spurts at some point.
Yeah.
Like
absolutely.
It's going to have to happen.
Who's it going to be?
Dallas 6 for 22 from 3. Boston 7 for 33. I mean, they go 7 to 33 from 3. That's a game you got to win if you're going to win this series. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple.
Here we go.
I see Kyrie and Derrick Jones in the game. Luka's back in. Gafford's still in, but Kleba's in as well.
I think this is fine.
Just only defense for Kleba.
Yeah.
I like sticking with Gaff. That's the correct move. Porzingis gets a switch onto Kyrie.
That's bad.
Derek White takes a deep 3. Come on, dude. I mean, that's a legitimately stupid shot by Derek White, and it goes in.
Sometimes it's not your night, man. And sometimes it is your night.
It was there to be your night, though. They've shot terribly from 3, and you haven't taken advantage of it. Kyrie takes a tough 2. That's a dumb shot. Kyrie just has not lived up to the billing in these finals. It's as simple as that. He can't play like this. He has been absolutely fucking horrible. Tatum drives. Oh, I thought Kyrie blocked that. Tried to throw down to the dunk. He'll go to the line for 2. Kyrie in 2 games, Coop, 12 for 35. That's not just like off. That's horrible.
That's horrible.
That's bad for any player. I mean, White making that 3 is a fucking joke. I mean, you take that 3 and the Pritchard 3 away. It's painful, man. First free throw good from Tatum. Back down 11. Kleber's out of the game. P.J. Washington back in. Yeah, got a good minute out of Maxey there. He is now, he's only -5 actually, so maybe he's showing something, I guess. It's just your 4-on-5 offensively when he's in there. Who's going to win Finals MVP for Boston?
I was just thinking that. It's Brown's the leader right now, right?
I guess Brown. Holiday, 23 tonight.
I have no idea. It could be Luka in a losing effort. I'm not joking.
It wouldn't if it was a sweep, though, or 5. They're not going to do that. Kyrie on the left wing, driving, trying to spin on Holiday. Can't get around him. Got clamped up. Luka takes a wild shot. Threw a lot of contact. No call. This game's pretty close to being done, Coop.
Yep.
Tatum crosses, driving, lefty layup, no good. How many layups is that guy going to miss? Irving pulls into the corner. Washington, 3, short, falls his own shot. He'll lay it up and in. 10-point game. There's still time for a run if you got one in them. You've gotten good efforts from Gafford and Washington tonight. Kyrie has not held up his end. Tatum into the corner. Holiday, 3, no good. Rebound Gafford. Gets it to Doncic. Got to score here. Get it back to single digits. Luka, deep 3. No good. I don't like that shot.
Nope.
I don't like that shot. Jaylen Brown gets the switch onto Kyrie. That's a mismatch. Brown, floater, good. Lively set to check in again. Gafford's been in there for over a quarter straight, so at some point you may not have a choice. Kyrie made a layup. Holy shit. 10-point game. Derek White controlling on the left wing, gets a screen from Jaylen Brown, switched onto Derrick Jones. Luka defending Brown. This is a mismatch. Good defense from Doncic, though. Really good defense. Bad shot from Jaylen Brown. Here come the Mavericks. Kyrie. Alley-oop to Gafford. Gafford's given everything he's got, Coop. I don't think he's had a break in 30 minutes of real time.
He's been fantastic, and I know he's tired.
Game, timeout, Joe Mazzulla. I know Lively set to check in, but with another timeout, I think you got. I don't see how you can do it. This is it.
Your season is on the line in the last 4 quarters.
I will say you're not beating this team 4 out of 5 times based on what I've seen through 2 games. So you've got to steal this game. You've got to steal this game. I think I would just ride with your starters. I know Jones hasn't been great, but you just hope he plays decent defense down the stretch and the other guys can get it done offensively. I don't
even know if the 5th guy matters because whoever it is just going to
kind of irrelevant. Yeah. You look at the starting 5 plus minuses, though. P.J. Washington, +1. Derrick Jones, -6. Daniel Gafford, +6. Luka and Kyrie, both -4. Your starting group has held its own at least.
It's your bench that's killed you.
Bench, Kleber, -6, and he's been by far your best. Exum's +4, but that feels fluky. Lively, -15. Green, -10. Hardy, -6. Hardy's -6, and he's played 90 seconds. It's unbelievable.
That is pretty ridiculous.
I think you just got to ride your starters here. I'm guessing Lively checks in, but I wouldn't do it. You got 2 days off.
Looks like Porzingis was limping, by the way. Twitter's kind of freaking out about it.
That's nothing new. 97-89. There's time. There's still time. There's still time. A lot of folks in Vegas interested in the next 440. 6.5.
What did we close at? 6.5?
6.5.
Look, if Porzingis is hurt, it doesn't matter for this game because I think this game's over, but it could matter for the rest of the series.
I don't think this game's over, but the chances are low. But yeah, I mean, look, if Porzingis was out the rest of the series, that significantly hampers Boston's bench. I mean, there's no question about it. No question about it.
That means you're playing Luke Cornett for 5 minutes. I mean,
Hauser gets longer run
Hauser's
probably.
getting longer. Pritchard.
Yeah,
Horford has to play more.
Yeah.
So
we'll see if he's out there or not after the timeout. I haven't seen anything on the Gamecast yet.
he was limping out there. I don't know if he's going to come
He's
out
also
or not.
he's also kind of just a limper.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Well, Luka's got a little bit of that in him too.
Yeah.
It's just kind of one of those deals. I mean, you've kind of hung around here without Luka or Kyrie doing much in this quarter. Like,
I do think Kyrie's had a decent quarter, to be fair, but
he's 2 for 4, I guess. I mean,
Couple
based on
of-
how he's played this series, I guess.
a couple of assists.
Yeah,
But overall,
I guess
it's-
decent, but like not
it's-
nearly
no, it's not good enough.
nearly good enough.
not good
Like it's
I just tweeted this out. Kyrie let him down, man. I mean, and it might have cost him the series.
yeah. I mean, look, it's tough. When you're on the road to start the series, I like that position because if you can get one, you're in a great position. The problem is if you don't, you are playing. I mean, you have so much pressure
Right.
to win both of your games at home. You get that split on the road, you don't have to win both at home. If you split again, that's a best of 3. Doesn't really matter where you're playing. Holiday brings it across.
You have to get a stop.
Need a stop and score out of the timeout here. Luka switched on to Tatum. We'll see if they ISO here, how they play this. Good defense from
Good
Doncic.
help.
Tatum kicks it out. Holiday beats Jones. Deep 3 from White. No good. Good rebound,
board,
Gafford. They've kept Gafford in.
That's backcourt.
He didn't cross all the way, but they turned it over. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, what is P.J. Washington doing? That's game. An unforced error just cost you a chance at winning this game. I mean, that is so bad, Coop. I can't even explain how bad that is. Kyrie, he'll take a 3. No good.
Where's your ball game?
You can't make little mistakes like that when you're the worst team and expect to have a chance. Tatum's a fucking idiot. He just tried to dunk that from 6 feet. Got rim checked. Offensive rebound, 3 is good. Game's over. Well, guess what? Out of a timeout, you got cooked again. I mean, what on earth happened on this fucking turnover, man? Jesus Christ. Boston's hit some 3s in the fourth, too. What is that, probably 4? So even though they haven't been good for the game, they've hit them when it's counted.
I just saw Portnoy in the background. I want to throw up.
That guy's on a fucking heater as both a gambler and a fan. Jesus.
You're not the better team, man. It stinks.
I can accept that, but what I can't accept is dumbass fucking fuckery.
Yeah, agreed.
Coop, you got
bullshit.
14 turnovers tonight.
Yeah.
That's not just because you're playing a better team. You've missed 8 free throws. That has nothing to do with the opponent.
Nope.
Your bench is pissing down its leg.
Oh, they're
Kyrie
shitting
is not playing well.
themselves. They're shitting
This
themselves.
isn't just like, yes, Boston is clearly better. There's no doubt through 2 games that is true. But like, the Mavs have not played well, man. Boston's 10 for 38 from 3 tonight, and you can't take advantage. You're down 14. They're shooting 26% from 3, and you're down 14. Good pass from Luka to Jones, who got away with the travel, but lays it up and in. White brings it across. Celtics smartly using clock. Clear out screen from Tatum. Good contest from Jones. Rebound Dallas. Got to score. They're playing small. Kleba at the 5. Jones, wild shot at the rim. They're going to get kind of a – I bet Missoula challenges, right?
Yeah.
Hasn't used it yet.
I don't know why Jones wouldn't take the wide open 3 there, but, you know.
All right, that
Maybe the knee?
the knee, maybe. I mean, I would challenge if I was Missoula. Doesn't look like they're going to challenge. Got to make them both. Cut it to 10.
You won't.
Makes the first. What do you make of them going Kleba at the 5 here?
Trying to get shooting
An all
on the
shooting
court.
lineup, even though
Yeah.
he can't shoot the basketball because his shoulder is dislocated?
Yeah. That's what they're trying to do.
I don't mind going small moving forward in this series. I would just go mega small. I don't think it'll change the series, but I would try it. I would try a lineup with Washington at the 5. Brown kicks it out. White, left corner. He's caught. Gets the back cut by Brown. That was a travel, and they didn't call it, and he turns it over. All right, get a basket here. You got a shot. Here comes Kyrie.
He's going to do something dumb.
Irving gets downhill, gets stripped.
Told you.
He's just been fucking horrible, Coop.
Why is Luka not have? Why doesn't he have the ball? It's unacceptable for Luka not to touch the ball there.
It's more unacceptable that Kyrie's giving you shit in 2 games.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He didn't make the right play.
It's stripped by Luka, but it goes to Boston. Tatum, mid-range, no good.
Couldn't have taken a 3 to help me with the prize picks.
Washington
He's
behind the
gonna do
back, gets downhill. He got hacked. He'll go to the line for 2. He's been your second best player in the series. Just call it what it is. And you're not going to win this series if that's the case.
Nope.
Kyrie just getting picked there. That's just brutal, man. Washington to the line for 2. Need them both. First one, good. It's got to be perfect just to even have a chance. Minute 49 to go. Second free throw from Washington. He's got 16 tonight. It's good. You're making your free throws now, and it feels like it's too little too late.
It is.
Holiday brings it across. Gets a switch onto Jones. Into the corner. Derrick White kicks it out. Holiday, 6 on the clock. Back to Jones. Tatum was that not out of bounds?
No.
Jaylen Brown, contested 3. No good. Get a basket here. It gets interesting.
Needs to be a 3.
Good screen by Kleba. Doncic gets the switch onto Horford. I'd step back over him. He's going to drive past him.
And 1.
And 1! Let's go. Down 6 and a free throw coming. You got a chance, Coop.
You have a chance.
You have a chance. Give me some fucking energy over there,
I'm
man.
trying.
Come on.
I'm trying.
You got a chance. You were, what was it, 103.89?
Yep.
8-0 run, free throw coming here. Doncic to the line to cut it to 5.
He's got to make it.
Has to make it. He does. Come on, man.
Get a stop, baby. Come on.
They've gotten like 4 or 5 in a row. I said it. It has to be perfect. Holiday brings it across. TD Garden on their feet. Tatum gets a screen from Horford. Switch with Doncic. Luka defending. Tatum. Good D from Doncic. Gets a step here. Blocked by Jones! Here come the Mavericks. PJ Washington throws it down!
No,
he didn't! I'm going to have to see a fucking replay there. Are you kidding me? You're telling me there's no contact on that, Coop? I thought he dunked it. Brown gets past Kleba, makes a layup, and that'll do it. 7-point game with 30 seconds left. Can I get a fucking replay, ESPN? It's been 2 goddamn minutes.
Good pass from Kyrie.
See, you.
Nope, clean.
I mean, is that not the same as earlier?
It is.
Hand on hand?
It is.
So that's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking play as earlier that Jason Kidd challenged and did not win it.
Yeah.
That's a fucking joke.
Of course it is. But I can't even get mad at the refs at this point.
I mean, I get it's happening fast, but like the same call in this game happened twice, and the Celtics got the call both times. That's a 4-point difference.
It is.
They scored 2, and Dallas didn't get 2. Not a potential for 3 because he didn't make it, but I mean, instead, that should be a 1-point game. That should be 103-102 with 30 seconds left on those 2 calls alone. Luka gets the inbounds. He'll take a running 3 brick. I mean, what is he doing? Oh, this game's over. Celtics dribbling. Dallas isn't even going to foul. They're just going to play it. Yeah, just don't foul at this point. No point. Game's over. Well, it's a push in the back by Brown, too, Coop.
Yep.
Mike Breen is sucking off Jaylen Brown and Derrick White at that block, and it's not a fucking block. It's a fucking foul by 2 people, and they missed it. Not saying they deserve to win, but I'm sorry. That's a fucking joke to me. Jayson Tatum goes 6 for 22, and they win fairly easily.
And he fucked me on my PrizePicks. That's the one we missed by half.
Yep. I mean, I just don't get that block shit. That's why I said earlier, it's subjective. They don't call it the same.
No, they don't.
It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke, man. I think you're done, man. Sucks to say, but I think you're done.
Yep.
I think you're gonna be donezo here. It wasn't a block. Lisa Salter saying, how about that play at the end? It wasn't a block. 2 people fouled him. Jaylen Brown pushed him in the back, and Derrick White hit his hand. It's not a fucking block, Lisa.
You missed too many open shots and too many free throws, and you turned it over too many times.
Oh, yeah. You didn't lose because of that call. I'm just frustrated. 15 turnovers. Boston had 10. Missed 8 free throws. Boston missed 1. I mean, and in the end, you're still minus 12 at the 3-point line. They made 10, you made 6.
Yep.
6 for 26. And how many of those are literally uncontested, wide open catch-and-shoot threes from guys like Josh Green, Maxi Kleber, and Derrick Jones?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
8 of
That's
those?
what cost you the game.
8? I mean, tonight was the game to win, dude. For 3 quarters, they could not make a 3. Made some in the 4th to put the game away, but oh, gosh.
Well,
I think they're done.
that blows. That really blows.
Yeah. I think they're done. run through some stats, then Coop and I are going to get out of here. We're not going to do a post game tonight. I think we do kind of a sleep on this one, figure out if there's anything they can change for Game 3. Luka Doncic, 12 of 21, 32 points, 11 boards, 11 assists. Kind of an average second half, better passing half, but you needed him to score. I mean, you know, exaggerating or not, you said he needed to score 50 to have a chance. I mean, didn't even sniff 40, so only a 9-point half. Kyrie Irving continues to struggle, 7 of 18, 16 points, 6 assists, 2 rebounds. P.J. Washington I thought was pretty good. 3 ball still not falling very much, but 6 of 13, 17 points, 7 rebounds, an assist and a block. He was a +2 tonight. Daniel Gafford I thought was good as well. I think he's going to have to play heavier minutes. Played 23 of them. I felt like he played about 15 straight at one point. 13 points, 9 rebounds, had a block. Derrick Jones went 4 of 7, didn't feel like it. 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Defense needs to be better. The bench, Maxi Kleber, 0 for 4, no points, 2 rebounds in 16 minutes, 4 fouls. Derek Lively, 1 for 3, 2.7 rebounds, 2 turnovers. Josh Green, 1 for 4, 4 points, 1 rebound in 14 minutes. Dante Exum, 3 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist in 11 minutes. Jaden Hardy, no stats in 2 minutes. Was a net -6 in the plus-minus. For Boston, Drew Holiday, 11 of 14, 26 points, 11 rebounds. I don't care how easy the looks are. If he's going 11 of 14, you're not going to win. Jaylen Brown, 8 of 15, 21 points, 7 assists, 3 steals, 6 turnovers. Still able to overcome that. Jayson Tatum, 6 for 22, 18 points, 9 rebounds, 12 assists. He's not scoring, but he's doing everything else. I'll give him credit there. Derek White, 6 for 15, 18 points, 3 boards, or 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Al Horford, 2 for 4, 5.7 rebounds. Off the bench, Kristaps Porzingis, 4 for 7, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 blocks. Peyton Pritchard, 1 for 2. And that 3, Coop, I mean, I do think it made a difference. It just made the chase.
Of course it did.
It just made the chase that much tougher. Sam Hauser 0 for 5. He didn't do shit. Team statistics here, just kind of going category by category. Mavs 47.5% for the field. Boston 45.2. Dallas 6 for 26 from 3, 23%. Not even close to good enough. Boston 26%, 10 for 39. Free throws, Boston 19 of 20, Dallas 16 of 24. Big difference there. Dallas won the rebounding 43-41. Better assist night for Dallas with 21, but they gave up 29. I thought it was a bad defensive game for Dallas. 15 turnovers, Boston just had 11. Fast break points, Boston 15-7. Dallas 54-46 in the paint, so won that battle. 17 fouls for the Mavs, 15 for the Celtics. Dallas's biggest lead was 7. Boston's was 14. Coop, any final thoughts?
That's super dejecting, man. They had their chances again to win that game. They just didn't make enough open shots. They didn't make enough free throws. They turned it over too much, and even when the game was still in the balance, crucial turnover by P.J. Washington, couple threes made by the Celtics, and that was that.
That turnover was big. That turnover blended in with the not getting that dunk to go regardless of foul, no foul. I mean, the comeback attempt beyond that, they had a bunch of good possessions on both ends, but again, you got down 14 in the fourth quarter, man.
Yep.
Like, you got to be closer. You just have to be closer.
Celtics were the best team in the NBA all year, man. You can't afford to go down that much.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Sleep this one off. We'll be back at it tomorrow with an episode.
We'll see you.
Yeah, if you guys have any adjustment ideas, throw them at us. I would try some Uber small ball maybe, but we'll throw those ideas out tomorrow. We'll see you then. Peace. Later.